G'day, you mob. What are you doing here early? Who's here early? Can I get a hands up? Hands up. Anyone that's early? Come on, just show me your hand. Wait, how do you do that in text? A H. Put an H in the text if you're here early. No one, I guess. No one's here early except me. I'm the only one here early. Holly Gibbs is here early. Welcome, Holly. Let me mute that so I don't hear myself twice. Water Wizard is here early. Thank you, sir. How are we all going? GRB is here early as well. Who would have thunk that people would turn up early? What kind of lunatics turn up early? Those kinds. Where you at, Holly Gibbs? Where you at, Water Wizard? I know where GRB is. I know he's only early evening on New Year's Eve. Chewy, Happy New Year to you too, sir. It's great to see you in here. I know Canadia's not too far behind. Are you still at the cricket, GRB? I don't know why I've got headphones on. I have nothing that I'm listening to in my headphones. Gaffer Haynes. Wow. Gaffer Haynes has made it in. Happy New Year to you too, Gaffer. It's still quite a few hours before your New Year's too, isn't it? Am I wrong in assuming that aren't you also Westralian, Gaffer Haynes, or are you Victorian? Ozarks, MO. Is MO Missouri? Well, thanks, Holly Gibbs. I'd really like to have a blessed New Year. Pardon me. Anyone who's familiar with my live streams know that I do like to burp on my live streams. It's one of my Gaffer Haynes is Adelaide. Wow. How come you haven't caught up with Sir Prawn a lot yet, Gaffer? Even if you both, I know you both do YouTube and stuff, and you both do completely different subjects, but Sir Prawn is always on the lookout for other Adelaide-based YouTubers. Gaffer Haynes, I'm going to have to introduce you to Sir Prawn. That's no excuse, Gaffer. No excuse. Oh, hang on. Oh, I am on the right screen. Even on my own screen of my live stream, I'm delayed and it's confusing my mouth. Oh, Melvin. Hello, Melvin. Melvin chooses to come in and say hi to Chewy, but to no one else. Zen Ginger. I'll have to check. Zen Ginger. Have I? Yes. Good. I have made Zen Ginger a mod of my channel because Zen Ginger is, if you don't know people, Zen Ginger is the up-and-coming mod. She is making waves in the world of YouTube mods. Don't deny it, Zen. Don't deny it. You know what you're up to. But I know you're a prude, Zen Ginger, but you've got to let some what do we call it on my stream? You've got to let some shit ride on my streams. You know, if people start talking about their naked bodies or what they do with their naked bodies and stuff like that, a little bit of it has to you have to let it slide until you can actually see that I'm visibly shocked by the stuff that's coming through on chat. I've had a few moderators in the past overreact to some stuff that have come through my chat, and it's been a little bit disappointing for all of those people involved. So let's not jump the gun, okay? Yes, Zen Ginger is definitely earning her place in those, that elite list of mods. What's been going on, Melvin? Excellent. I thought you had a sense of sense, TZG. I thought you knew where it was at when it comes to really the stuff that I get up to on my live streams. I guess it's kind of obvious that we let a little bit of stuff through, isn't it? I've already got a little bit of a list of special guests that want to pop through tonight. I thought GRB might want to get on that list, but he hasn't replied, hasn't jumped up. I wanted GRB on this New Year's Eve stream. Chappie, I sent Chappie a link too to get up, and still Chappie is not backstage. Chappie, check your Facebook Messenger, and potentially I'll get you up shortly. Only half naked. Holy Gibbs, you weren't looking hard enough. I'm sure I've been almost fully naked on the YouTubes in the last, let's say, 76 hours, roughly, approximate numbers only. Gaffer Haynes, on my tanks, I've fairly limited with tanks. I've upped my tanks because I've filled up my what was my emergency tank the other night on Aquamate's 24-hour live stream. Filled it up with water and put some of my Rivulatus babies in there because they were my Christmas Rivulatus. They were, pardon me, they were hatched out on Christmas morning. So I thought, I better keep some of these babies instead of letting them become fish food. See you there, Chappie. Be patient. Be patient, sir. Sit by and wait for a minute while I get this nonsense out the way. I siphoned out some of my Rivulatus babies on the 24-hour live stream the other day. The other day, it seems so long ago, but it was probably only 24 hours ago, wasn't it? Maybe, let's go 32 hours approximately. Again, rough numbers only. So I filled up my emergency tank with some water. I've put some in my bristlenose cherry shrimp holding tank. So I've got a lot of Rivulatus babies in there. I mistakenly, Sarah did have a few things to say about me, saying that I did warn myself prior to putting some of my baby Rivulatus in one of my guppy breeding grounds. Needless to say, I've not seen a baby Rivulatus in that tank since the stream. Potentially they were instantly guppy food. But I have hundreds in the emergency tank. I have approximately, maybe 60 or 70 in the holding tank. And there's even a few left back here with the mum. Oh, look, just here in the corner. Can you see them? No, you can't see them at all. We're not zoomed in enough. What is that in the way? That is the ladder. There's approximately 73 still there with the mother rivulatus. So they'll probably breed again in the next couple of weeks, because there's a Feste and a Jaguar in there with them to devour those babies. So thank goodness I at least removed some of the Christmas babies. And, you know, we'll see. We'll see if the Christmas babies come to fruition. G'day, Pond and More. How are you? Thank you for stopping in. And Julie writes on walls. Does she, though? I'm going to need photographic evidence, Julie, that you actually do write on walls. You're going to shout me out on your channel, Melvin? I could probably do with a shout out. I think I've only got like 11 subscribers. Could probably do with a few more subscribers. Let me know when I hit triple figures, because that'd be nice. If I could get 100 subscribers, I would be rolling in the joy, rolling in it. Have I missed anyone else in the g'days? Oh, Amber's just popped in. Hello, Amber. Did you just get up? How's the new house going, Amber? Eager to see what you guys do with that joint. You're going to have tanks everywhere. I don't know if you answered me, GRB. I don't want to scroll too much back up through the chat, but are you still at the cricket? Oh, and awesome epic adventures. I don't know if I said g'day to you. Welcome aboard. Hello. 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 And hello. Hello to you. Welcome aboard. Did I say welcome aboard? Welcome here. I've got to put that cigarette down so I've got one less thing to concentrate on. Then I can probably concentrate on chat a little better. Why is there so many people, I mean maybe two, talking about how they've already seen me half naked? Did I do half naked? Just a reminder, kids, don't drink and YouTube. It is dangerous. So dangerous if you let it get out of control. Now I'm going to struggle with JSI Janta. Do I pronounce the first J or is it just Sajanta? Whoops. Oh, I nearly tipped that over picking it up. What a waste. They sure are, chappy. They sure are. Sianta. Do I pronounce it with a S, the S-y kind of C sound, or do I pronounce it Chianta? I'm going to say because it's JS that it's Sianta. Oh, cyan, like the color. Sajanta. Crikey. You guys are just confusing me. Sianta. Thank you, Zen Ginger. I'm going to go with Zen Ginger's pronunciation because she super simplified it for my Australian tongue. Sianta. Sianta. I mean, we've chatted before in Chappie's live streams, but it's like super awesome that you've made it into one of mine. And thank you so much. And just for Yonta. So I'm still not pronouncing it right. Oh. Crikey. I'm gonna bring someone onto my live stream already. I know we've only been here for like 7 or 8 minutes, but potentially I'm going to bring someone up who can pronounce this for me.
What is going
Chappie.
on?
How are you, my friend?
I'm doing great. And yourself?
I'm very well, thank you. Now let us put this to rest. How do we pronounce it?
Oh hell, I don't know the guy. No, I'm just kidding. No, it's Sianta.
Sianta.
Yeah. No, because I know because I messed up his name for almost a year. So I finally got showed the light.
All right. Thank you and goodbye, Chappie.
No, if you need to take me back off, it's fine. I don't want to steal your stream like I did Pam's.
Did you do that?
Oh, you weren't there for the for her for the stream. Oh man, yeah, she disconnected, and it was me and another guy. So I just kept going with it. It was a lot of fun.
I think that is the joy of StreamYard is if the host disappears, the stream keeps going. I've done it before. I did a fairly what's the word? Drunk, inebriated stream, and I thought I got the irrits with it, and I thought if I could just close the window, there we go. Stream's over. Good night, people. Go to bed. And I've come back like 10 minutes later for a cigarette, and the stream's still running on my computer.
So would that be a fair dinkum of a stream?
Well, it was fair dinkum because it was existent and it was true and it was real. But let's investigate this further. What is your understanding of fair dinkum?
I think that was it pretty much. That's that. I was testing the water. I had to see. Storm Riders, how you doing? It's just GRB Aquatics, how you doing? No, I watch
fair
Aussie
dinkum
Man.
Is yeah, right. Yeah, he does it. He brings on his guess the Aussie slang with his famous people. I think that's his most regular question on the guess the Aussie slang is fair dinkum. And yes, it does mean true, actual, honest, real.
I feel like more
Stuff
Americans should use that.
I do too, but it really sounds terrible on the American accent. Can you do it again for us?
It's a fair dinkum.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't.
It doesn't sit right. Fair dinkum. You've got to shorten that I a little bit more. Dinkum.
It's a fair dinkum.
That's better. That's heaps better when you did it that way.
Yeah, it doesn't sound as good.
Scunch Princess is here, people. And Aquamate. They've both rolled in together. It's almost like they've come from the same bar.
Oh, hell. What's happening, Aquamate? And Scunge Princess? Am I saying that right?
Scunch Princess. Yes. Scunge rhymes with grunge. Princess rhymes with princess. Go figure.
Oh, right on. Aquamate, is this a 24-hour stream? I mean, it could turn into one. We're going to need you up here for probably 12 of them, right, Blacky?
Well, I have it under good information that Aquamate is currently, as we Australians say, out on the piss.
Oh.
Which means he's frequenting multiple parties with many, many, many free alcohols. And he doesn't have to drive home. So by the time we get Aquamate up here on the stream, he is going to be magically inebriated. Can't wait.
Those eyes. Just
hurry home, Aquamate. Hurry home. Wait, StreamYard works on mobile.
It sure does.
Get on mobile.
Aquamate, third party. Happy New Year's, YouTubers. Oh man.
Third party. Oh, he's at the third one already. We could have Aquamate here before we know it.
This will be fun.
That's fun. There you go. Fun right there. That one was for you, Amber. What did I rhyme, Scunch Princess? Oh, by the way, anyone who doesn't know, Scunch Princess is my sweetheart, my baby, my lover.
She was the one. She was playing guitar with you, right, on the stream.
She was. Well, she was probably playing guitar over me to try and shut me up if I was talking too much. Because there's certainly parts of that 24-hour stream that are a little bit hazy in my memory. And I've yet to go back and watch them because I am a very, very self-conscious individual, as you can imagine.
Oh man, if I went back and watched some of my streams, I would just be delete. So you got to learn to live with it. Like if you hear your voice, oh, you're like, I sound like that. You're like, what? That's not my voice.
Yeah, I hate my voice. That's why I can't sing on microphones, because it just sounds terrible. Who does that? Who sings on microphones? Oh, Jace from Perth Cichlids. The chat did just scroll, but I'm sure I just saw Perth Cichlids somewhere in the chat.
You sure did. Yeah, he said, good day, fish tankers.
And that's what he always says. Good to see you true to form, Jace, and welcome aboard. Why aren't you up here on the panel? We could do with a quality shit talker like you up on the panel. Amateur Aquatics has made it in as well. Welcome aboard, Amateur Aquatics, or A Squared, as we like to call you. I think...
Or Alex at Amateur Aquatics, so it's A cubed. Or 5.
Wow.
Cubed is...
Wow.
I don't even know anymore. It's 553 in America. Do you know where your bed is?
We've gone into a new dimension if you go to A cubed. I was already struggling with A squared.
I mean...
Alex at Amateur... hang on, that's 4 A's.
Alex at Amateur... Yeah.
A to the power of 4. Mind blown. We might as well just shut the stream down now.
It's done. We just broke the internet.
We're not even going to make it to New Year's Eve Australian time.
What did I just
My God. Zen Ginger's all over it. A to the power of 4. Woo. That's going to... I'm going to need some recovery time to get away from that. A to the power of 4.
So, Blacky, tell me a little bit about your fish. What do we see behind you?
Probably not a lot because there's a lot of glare coming from the lights and the top of my tank.
Well, there's a big guy on your shoulder.
Oh, yeah, there he is. That's my male rivulatus. I wonder, can I do this just by actually looking in the reflection? Oh, and over here, hang on, wrong shoulder, Blacky. Male rivulatus, green terror.
It's very pretty.
Oh, they are very pretty fish, and he is from a very select bloodline.
Oh,
mind you, not
the drunken discus fish. Happy New Year's, guys! Hope all is safe and sound.
Duncan.
Oh,
not
fuck! I messed that one up. I'm sorry.
That's all right. You're allowed to insert extra letters wherever you like.
I'm sorry, bud. I messed up your name.
Duncan the Drunken. We like to call him Pabs because where I come from, Pabs rhymes with Duncan. Yeah, do the maths. Pabs, thank you for stopping in. What time is it, Pabs, where you're at? You're probably just getting out of bed, are you? No, hang on. It's like mid-morning for you. You should be at work on New Year's Eve. But in completion to your question, Rivulatus disappeared. This guy here, loitering above the rock, is a jaguar cichlid. They're called jaguars because they have nice spots and sharp teeth.
So they're mean bastards then.
Yeah, they are when they're bigger than the other fish in the tank. And then the lights go out. Hang on, I'll fix that. How's that timing? Impeccable.
You're like, and then this fish is the lights off fish. The lights off fish does not want to be seen.
That'll confuse them.
They don't know what's going on now.
Yeah. I feel drunk or something. I might as well pour whiskey into their tank. If I'd spare it, but I won't spare it. I'm a miser like that.
That's alcohol abuse, and we don't abuse alcohol.
No, we just use it. But yeah, in that tank, this is a 5-foot tank. I guess you can't really see the
Oh,
I
yeah,
mean,
that's a pretty monster tank.
my head is not 1 foot wide, but essentially 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You could be excused for believing that my head is 1 foot wide because 5 of them fit across that tank. And I
bet if you got up next to that tank, it would be more than 5.
Potentially, but let's not ruin the illusion for everyone, shall we? Let's just continue the suspension of disbelief.
Oh man. Big city betas. Functioning is hard, Mandy. The struggle is too real. Oh my god, I can't type. The spelling errors will return after I have coffee in my system and the brain cells kick back in.
I'm assuming, Amber, that you've just Big City Betters is Amber, by the way. I know some people don't like it when you refer to YouTubers you know by their proper names. Some people kick up the dirts about that. But Amber, I'm assuming you just woke up if you're requiring caffeination before your system functions adequately. And indeed, Zen Ginger encouraging her to go caffeinate before she dives too deeply into the world of words. Straight into the microphone, that one. Well done.
Your boy Cianta loves the burps.
Well, I did have this project where, based on all of my live streams, from day one when I started doing live streams, I would regularly burp on live streams. And I had this project where I was taking my burps from all of my live streams and compiling them into a file so I could do a burp compilation. Oh. But then one of my Australian friends let it out one day that I was going to do a burp compilation and ruined it for everyone.
I mean, surely if you wouldn't have said anything, you could have still done it. Us Americans didn't know.
I probably should have selected my audience for who I confided in. Shouldn't I, Jason? Jason, with your thousands and thousands of Facebook followers.
Oh man.
I'll probably still do it one day. I am, after all.
That would be fairly epic. You might want to get with Cianta about that, and maybe he can do some guest burps for you.
I don't know whether that would cheapen it. if I did
if you did the remix, maybe he does the remix for you.
Oh, I like the word remix, especially combined with burp remix. It rolls off the tongue, doesn't it?
It really does.
Oh, I'm intrigued already.
It's sad. People, they're like, "Oh no, Chabby, come to my stream," because I'm usually pretty calm and collected. I'm telling creepy stories, and then I'm just a goofball in other people's streams. I don't know what you expect of me, but well, this is what you get.
Jason from Perth Cichlids has come through with the comment that he might just make the video himself. I dare you to, Jace. And I also give you permission. If you choose to inject that time, I fully will. I will endorse it. If you want to do a video of my burps so I don't have to do the 7.5 hours of editing that would put out a 6-minute video, by all means, please.
I feel like you could go on Fiverr and hire a sound engineer for some nominal fee, maybe $50 $50 or something, and here's all this audio. Make it sound good over music. Oh yeah, I just want the burps. And
Yeah, but then I'd have to spend all of that data uploading so many hours of YouTube footage. Jesus. The possibilities are endless, though. I do like the way you're going.
I'm a thinker.
You're a thinker, not a doer.
Uh,
And there's just, I've already forgotten how to say it.
Sianta.
Sianta. Because I did say earlier in your stream that I do type very frequently bah ha 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 in chats, and then I saw Gisanta Sianta, sorry, typing blah ha ha ha, and it sounds so much more how I would actually laugh. Oh, Jace comes good with the one fart reference too. There was this one live stream that I did, and I got to a particular point, and I did. Hang on, I'll reenact it, but without the actual fart on the end of it. And I leaned to one side, and I might have made a face or not. I'm not sure if I made a face, but I definitely made a noise on my live stream that I didn't think my microphone would pick up. So then Jason from Perth Cichlids, true champion that he is, goes into the comments on said YouTube video and timestamps it for everyone.
Can we get that? Can we get that link in the chat? I would like to see that.
Come on, Jace. I'll even. I think Jace might even already be a mod, but if he's not, I'll make him a mod so he can do it.
Oh, Chattanooga Ed, how you doing, Bubba?
G'day, Ed, my fellow Redbeard. I thought you'd be well asleep by now, Ed.
You tantalized everybody on my stream about yours, and they had to be here. How could we not? This is your New Year's, man. This only happens once, right? 2020 is only one time.
Only
multiple
56
times,
minutes.
You know, multiple times in the world, but only one time for you.
I failed to follow my own advice. I always tell people when they're StreamYarding to make sure you remember to click between your StreamYard and your YouTube tab so it doesn't take half an hour for the YouTube chat to scroll up to where you're up to. And now, because I've forgotten to do that, Alice is here as well. Oh my God, Alice. Oh, Jace is already a mod. I wasted all that time waiting for the YouTube chat to scroll, and Jace is already a mod on my channel.
Oh, I just laughed so hard I might have farted myself.
As long as
it was a little guy, though. It was a little guy.
Oh, and Beck's here. Beck, Mrs. Rabbit, Thirsty's Misso. Rabbit's at work. Duncan, I think is what is it? 11:05. I'm assuming he'll be home soon.
So I'm just wondering, how many Australians do we have in here?
I count. Oh, Blake's here now, so that's probably 5.
And I guess my other question is the time zones. Are they set up to where you all have it at the same time?
No, fuck no. Australia's a big country, man.
Sure.
We have, in the summertime, we have 4 time zones.
Yeah. And you're, where are you at, bud? New South Wales, or?
I am New South Wales. I am near the border of Queensland, which is irritating because Queensland is awesome because it doesn't do daylight savings. And I hate daylight savings. Daylight savings.
There's no point to it. We're not farmers. There's no point.
Daylight saving can seriously, if I had a large bag, I would hold a large bag up and say it was full of dicks and say that daylight saving could eat this bag, this large bag of dicks.
Oh, man.
What a waste of effort that is.
we're not farmers in this day and age, and with computers and everything else. I'm not going to get technical, but there's no point of having it. Our Congress has talked about getting rid of it. Scientists want to get rid of it.
Yeah. Queensland are often, Queensland being a state of Australia, are often referred to as being a little bit backward and behind. But when it comes to daylight saving, they are totally on top of it because they don't have the shit. I fully respect Queensland for that. And speaking of Queensland, what I would like to do is bring up another guest.
Howdy, Zach.
I wasn't even watching then.
That kind of
too busy facing my own tank.
I'm sorry, Blacky. I had to say something. We should have seen how long he would go.
We should have, but
I probably could have gone for a while then. How's it all going? Let me get. There we go.
Yeah, good
Nice
luck.
to meet you, Zach and Chappie.
How you going? Yeah, nice to meet you too. I'm sorry, I'm still a little bit out of it at myself.
No, you're okay.
It's about 10 o'clock here, so I'm probably an hour behind Blacky if we're talking time zone still.
Zach is in Queensland, the fabled state of which I speak that does not use daylight saving.
But
he posted the fart video.
Sorry?
The fart video got posted.
I think I need to see this as well.
Jace coming through with the goods. Time stamped in the comments. So if you do follow Jason Perth Cichlard's link to that video, don't forget just to scroll to the time that he mentioned, because I think it was like a probably a 2.5-3 hour live stream. What part of New South Wales are you, Alan S? And I kind of think that I should know Alan S by another name. Miswa. And yeah, Jace, I'm eternally thankful for putting that up on another live stream. Super awesome.
I don't think I ever remember you farting that much, though.
It's pretty awesome.
Well, someone's got to do it on a live stream. And does
where's my drink?
Sianta, I think I'm saying it right now. Sianta.
Yeah, you got it.
Does Sianta watch 66 Samus as well? Hence the SEKS comment. I'm intrigued because that's the only other place I've seen SEKS.
Oh, the sex comment.
I don't think I've actually seen it.
Yes. 66 Samus is a drummer who does YouTube videos, and he drums for Devin Townsend, and he's an awesome drummer.
Yeah, okay.
But he's also a very, very funny lad. I mean, Scunch Princess absolutely hates it when I watch Samus videos. Yeah,
okay. I think, I do see Scunge. Hey, Sarah, how are you?
But very, very good drummer, and he says sex a lot in his videos. Haley, did Haley walk in? And did I say hi to Alice? Alice, I'm so sorry if I didn't say hello to you, but hi, Alice. Alice is a Nordic goddess, if anyone doesn't know. If you don't subscribe to Alice, you don't know what you're missing out on. I don't think she even does YouTube content, but she's a Nordic goddess nonetheless. That's what puppies do, Haley. They wake you up and tell you to get fucked until you feed them. Or something like that.
Cats do too. That's my
Cats?
understanding.
What's a cat?
Those things they were imported to your country that hate your wildlife.
Oh, they sure do.
They are
Yeah,
not native.
That was just a test to see if you were wise to our feral cat problem.
I am. Maybe some more drop bears should get them.
Apparently, there's big cats out this way, so I'm out towards the center of Australia. Not too far, but yeah, there are meant to be big cats out here.
Well, I was listening to a bit of Joe Rogan today, and on his, I mean, it's not the most recent one of his podcasts. He was talking a couple of weeks ago with a fella, and Joe Rogan was talking thylacines, and he was saying that there was a boat from Australia that was heading to the northeast of America with 2 breeding pairs of thylacines on board, and the boat crashed and sunk. And now there's a theory going that there's thylacines in the northeast of the US.
So, what exactly is a thylacine?
It's called a Tasmanian tiger.
That's okay. So, my Googling was right. Okay. I wasn't sure if I was spelling it correctly.
Obviously, you did.
Those things are insane looking.
And there's also theories and sightings around my neighbourhood of thylacines for the same reason, that they were captured in the early 1900s and were being spread around to take around for zoos and stuff, but got away.
I think maybe if you set up cameras around your house and caught one, you could be a very rich man selling that evidence.
Potentially, but I don't know if I was to capture footage of a creature like that near my house, I don't know if I'd want to cash in on it or if I'd want the species to
let it
procreate and do its thing.
That's true. Maybe release
Amateur aquatics is all over it. They do think, because apparently they think that they've made their way to the Central America and to the north end of South America, and they think that that's what the myth of the chupacabra is based on, the thylacine as well.
So it's funny when you tie cryptids, because this is sort of my realm of the things, the creepypastas so it's fun, when you tie the cryptids with actual, what they call extinct creatures, and you start realizing like, oh, giant squid are real, or giant octopus are real, or the Tasmanian tiger, the thylacine being what they call a chupacabra, and that kind of blows your mind. You're like, I see how people would think these things, and it just,
It's.
Well, I was reading, a news article the other day that they have actually spotted evidence of them back down in Tasmania.
Yeah,
that's awesome. I mean, I'm in a mixed bag about how about zoos. I think they teach people, but it's also terrible. You keep a lion in an enclosure, but if they're in the wild, come to Dr. Black stream, get pissed drunk, and let's talk about it.
Awesome. Started off awesome.
I believe that's sound advice for any human on the planet, realistically.
But I don't know.
What was the other one? The other one that they were talking about was octopus, the giant octopus as well. And clearly and squids, if squids were, dying and floating up to the surface of the water, and they happen to be run over by a boat back in the 1700s or the 1800s, and their tentacles latched onto the boat, and they see this beast, then there's your Cthulhu.
I see, because they're like rowing the boats and stuff, and then it gets the tentacles. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's it. You never know. It's weird stuff. And really, we've only seen this much of an ocean that's this big.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
There's
is it?
so much more life in the ocean than there is on terrestrial Earth.
You know, I'm reminded of the Toadies song, I Come From the Water. I don't know
Oh,
if
from you said, not into.
There we go. Oh God, I come in the water. I can't.
We've gone there. Hasn't taken that long, but we've gone there.
I may have a cold. I hear my comes my intos as, you know what I'm trying to say.
Oh, I'm sorry, guys. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh man.
7:15 in the morning, says Melvin. What on earth are you doing out of bed, sir? You should be still asleep.
The morning is evil.
It's 6:17 here in Texas. I'm with you. Solidarity, Bubba. Oh, we're doing. We're here for the New Year's.
What how long is Thirsty's shift tonight, Mrs. Rabbit? What's he working till? 11:30? I'll be interested to find out.
Let's see if we can actually. Can we actually even see anything?
Potentially, if you move. Oh, yeah, that's better. But you might have to move your camera somewhat closer.
Yeah, we'll see how we can go.
Oh, you had some zoomy little fish up top. So
Yeah,
what do
we
you got in your
got
tank,
some.
Zach?
I got 10 zebra danios swimming around up the top. I do have 4 angels.
Hey, while you're describing this tank, can I go and wrestle a crocodile?
Go on then.
All right, thank you.
No one's holding you back, are they? I'll see if I can do something about getting some, closer to this tank.
Yeah, Zen Ginger just asked, do you have a channel, Zach, that people can check out your fish more?
I do. It is called Mabore Space Aquatics, or just Mabore Space, but you know, it's not exactly the most PC name, so I'm thinking about changing it. My real name is Zach. That's why it's just up on the screen. I wasn't too sure about actually putting Mabore Space up on the screen. I do have some corridoras in here as well. I've got.
Oh, what's that blackfish or the very dark one?
Is a black ghost knife over in the corner here, or the one up the front.
Yeah, the one at the front. That's
an angelfish. It is probably only about 6-7 centimeters, but I noticed that it was missing its. I know that Blacky and Aquamate were actually talking about them because your gouramis have the same thing where it's the little dangly things just underneath them. They use it to feel their way around. He's actually missing one, and his other one was. He was in a tank with golden sharks, so I'm assuming that they would have nibbled them off.
Yeah, that's terrible. Do those grow back for those guys?
Apparently they do. I'm trying to treat him just to see how it actually goes, but I honestly haven't really seen much growth out of him just yet. I do have 3 others in there with him. But yeah, I kind of chose the smallest out of the lot that were in the tank. I do work at a it's like a pet store where we do sell fish as well as some birds. Mainly like a warehouse type shop. And we do have up to, I think it's 48 tanks in there with, a range of your tropical fish up to your cold water fish. So a lot of goldfish, a lot of corridoras, but only got 4 different types. The peppered ones that I've got here, we got bronze ones, we got albino ones, but yeah, I've been out of the game of keeping fish for a while, so I wanted to set up a tank, and I just really felt like the fish that I've got in there at the moment are pretty decent. I do have a black ghost knife in here as well. He's probably about 15 centimeters at the moment. And I actually got a few fish off Blacky as well. He sent me up a buck. Well, he's my uncle, and my parents went down for a couple of days over the Christmas period, and I sent him down a bucket and asked him to set me up basically with my plants for the tank and everything like that. So he's come through and actually, yeah, I was
I think I
absolutely
may have come
shocked.
through.
Yeah, I was actually, yeah. We went there again.
That's pretty awesome.
So yeah, he's sent me up like 5 bristle noses, 2 big male ones there. I wasn't expecting them to be that big, to tell you the truth, but no, the size that is sent me is just blown me away. So I got 2 big albino males, 2 smaller female albinos, and 1 brown. Is it just a brown one, or?
Yeah, common.
Yeah, yep. Yeah, nice.
Well,
so yeah,
that's
just
pretty
the common.
badass. So I'm gonna focus on that for you. Said uncle.
Yeah. My mum is his sister.
That is awesome.
Yeah, that's right. I'm old.
Oh, no doubts. I mean, oh no, that's not
Well, what?
I mean.
There's only 14 years between us, anyway.
Oh man, I'm getting there. So, I no judgment on my part. No, that's awesome, man. No doubt, very beautiful fish. Cool tank.
I kind of agree with Alice. Alice says that Zach might need more tanks. He probably does.
Yes, I do have a smaller little well, this one's a 160 litre tank, roughly around 44 gallons. And I do have a little tiny sort of, it was a 16 litre one, so that's about 4 gallon tank that I have set up as it was my quarantine tank, hospital tank if I needed it. But Blacky did also send up some cherry shrimp, so I've ended up throwing a few cherry shrimp into that little one as well.
And can I take this opportunity to say, Sir Prawnalot has made it in.
How you going?
If anyone doesn't have Sir Prawnalot, subscribe to his channel while you're subscribing to Ball Space's channel.
Oh yeah, subscribe.
My nickname. So I just moved to this town while I was still at school. Met this dude, and he was like, "I've already got a friend named Zach, and I call him Butt Crack, so I'm going to call you Ballsack." And yeah, we're now 15, 16 years later, and it's stuck.
What
It
sticks
really did.
sticks.
He's a sticky ball sack, unfortunately.
There's just so many uses for it, isn't there? So that's why it's stuck.
Oh man.
And yeah, in the ball space, that's the whole reasoning behind my ball space.
That's too funny, man. I can see you looking at me like I said that out loud.
Nicknames are really, really, really important in Australia. We survive on them.
It's like you're born, you get your Christian name or whatever, and then you're like, that's not my name. It is, and then someone's got to deem you something.
Yeah, your Christian name lasts like 5 minutes before you're given some kind of nickname.
That's for like government forms. You know?
That's for the black ink. The rest of the time, use this one.
Yeah.
That's when people ask me my name. I'm not sure if I give them Chappie or my real name. I'm like,
well, that's it. Who knows you as Chappie the most, and who knows you as your real name the most, sort of thing. Who's calling you what name the most, or what name are you using the most, really?
well, it's Chappie if I want you to know me on the internet.
It's
my regular name if I don't.
Well, I consider myself blessed now, Chappie, because I know your full proper name because you donated to my cause the other night.
I wanted to add, and I can't not donate to that. How close are you to that goal?
I'm still a long way off.
Can we get that link up in the chat?
That's a great idea.
Yeah.
I'm so glad you raised it and I didn't raise it, even though I may have surreptitiously alluded to it in some manner.
Hey, I got you, brother. I got you.
I was kind of hoping that Sarah would be on board so she could put the link up, but shit, I'm gonna have to type it, aren't I? What I'm trying to do, for anyone who doesn't know, is that there's a reasonably large fish convention coming up in Melbourne, Australia, in late February, early March this year. And yes, what Prawnalot says, it used to be called Splash. Pardon me.
Splash. Is it not called Splash anymore?
Now they've changed the name to Underwater Pet Expo.
Oh. Was that in like the last week?
Above Water Pet Expo?
I think they changed it like yesterday, last night.
Oh, okay.
They had a post on their Facebook chat. They had a post on their Facebook page last night saying, "Oh, did you Zen Ginger? I should just have super faith in Zen Ginger."
Oh, she sure did. Yeah, a minute before you did.
She like a minute. I think she was like 3 minutes before me. But yeah, they changed it because apparently people were getting confused that it might be for swimming pools or spa baths.
How many years have they been doing this convention?
This is the first one. So understandable. They've got teething problems.
Like Splash / Underwater. That's what they.
But Splash has so much more zing than
It does. It's like Splash. You would bedazzle that. You wouldn't bedazzle Underwater Pets. That's just that doesn't get fancy type.
Nah.
Fingers crossed.
Too long.
Fingers crossed they got most of their followers on their Facebook page before they changed the name. But anyway, that's what we're trying to get to. So if you have read the link that Zen Ginger posted well before I posted it, and I appreciate that so many people in the chat already have already donated to it, and it kind of feels a little bit beggy and nasty asking for money, but fuck it, it's out there now.
Is this year a leap year?
Yes, I believe
they're having it on Leap Day, February 29th.
I didn't even think of that.
Yeah, that's the funny thing because my dad's birthday is the 29th of February, so I have to be away from home for his birthday.
I mean, how weird is that you're older than your dad?
I'm older than my grandfather.
Do you want to know what's even weirder? Is that my one of my younger sons, the same year, they share a 21st birthday.
That's hilarious.
That's Abel, isn't it?
They can go out and get schnockered together.
There you go. What an option. I don't. No, I'm sure. I know that one of them might be up for that idea, but the other one might be a little bit. Yeah. I'll have a shot of bourbon, and then I'm going to go home to bed.
Yeah, oh, sure.
Even that's a stretch.
Speaking of, I think I might have to step away and make myself another drink, and I shall be back in a little bit.
Righto. Behave. Make it a good
I
one.
always do. It always is.
So what's the chat saying?
Well, I'm totally fixated on Pabs's most recent comment. Pabs is telling us something weird, that he's still sleeping with his dead granny.
Um,
I'm really in three minds as to how to take such a comment, Pabs.
I mean, I like the creepy stuff. Sure, like look at my icon. It's yeah, but sleeping with dead granny. There's so many ways you can go with that, I feel.
Is Granny a nickname for your favorite soft toy from your childhood?
Oh, I didn't even think of that.
Well, that's where I went.
That's probably a lot more PG than what I was thinking.
Something potentially a little bit more PC to rub upon at night, isn't it? Than a dead person.
Big city, I just came back. What on earth? Feels like I joined a very weird time.
But you know what, William Jansen? It's absolutely fantastic that you joined when you did, because where would we be without you? Where would we be? Lucky I looked at the clock. I'd absolutely forgotten to look at the clock, but it's 27 minutes until New Year's Day in Australia, just so everyone knows.
I had a question. People were saying happy birthday on your Facebook. When was that?
The 30th. So it was yesterday for me, but probably today for a lot of you people.
Well, happy birthday. Sorry I missed that.
No, you didn't miss it.
Were you there for the 24-hour stream with Aquamate?
He was. And Chappie also sent me a happy birthday on Facebook. So I don't think you missed it, Chappie. Unless there was some other Dr. Black you thought you were sending a happy birthday to yesterday.
You know, just everything kind of blends together.
Yeah, you racist. All of us black people blend into one.
Yep.
There we go. This stream has now been demonetized.
We've reached that page.
Well, that's where we're streaming, but we're not streaming anymore. Oh man. Anyways.
Yes, Chappie, you sent me a happy birthday, and I thank you for that.
I think maybe people, for your birthday present, people should send you to Splash. Underwater Pet Expo.
Lockie, I believe I put the link in our Hangouts, but I'll put it in again for you, mate, because I'd love to have you up, my Padawan. I'm going to get my Padawan Lockie up if he can work this technological shit out. I know he can, because he's certainly more technologically advanced than I am. And if people aren't subscribed to Sir Prawn a lot, what the fuck are you doing with yourselves? You need to be subscribed to Sir Prawn a lot's comedy. Hang on, I've got all these people coming in at once. There's Scunge Princess. Scunge Princess is on board. Sorry, love. I don't know how long you've been sitting backstage for.
Not very long.
Howdy.
How you going?
Oh,
I
yeah.
don't
All right.
feel so
A little bit
guilty.
awkward.
Mm.
Sir Prawn definitely looks a bit better today.
He does, but I still wish he had a camera.
I know, I'm going to purchase one. I should have got a monitor that comes with one, but I never really thought about it.
Did you hear that, people? He's going to purchase one. He's not going to buy one. He's going
Purchase.
to purchase one.
I got the top hat, you know, got to talk fancy like.
And like Zen Ginger said, if you haven't checked out Sarah's Redbubble, check it out.
Yeah, or like not. I don't know. It's very good stuff on there. I didn't end up finishing like putting stuff on there.
It's a very hard process putting stuff on Redbubble.
Yeah,
Is
you
it
can
sort
look
of
at my
like,
Instagram if you like.
Is
Yeah, go
Redbubble
to-
sort of like Teespring?
Yeah, but it's
Little bit.
they're based in Melbourne and San Francisco, so that if you buy from Redbubble in Australia, you don't pay through the asshole for shipping that you do on Teespring.
Yeah.
It's
Redbubble's
so
meant to
bad.
be very artist centric. So it's about artists sharing their work and then you can buy it on products and stuff. And there's meant to be a sort of like community of artists interacting as opposed to Teespring that's mostly just meant to be the store side of things, I think. It's
No,
still
that's
very
amazing.
markety though.
I'm checking it out right now. And
I
you did all
was-
this art, huh?
Yeah. There's better stuff on Instagram, I think, though.
Yeah, no, there is definitely better stuff on Instagram from what I've seen.
Mm. The Redbubble is a bit dodgy. I played around with it a little bit, but I abandoned it too.
In
I was
saying
looking
that,
for. Oh yeah.
It's everybody either talks at once or nobody talks. Sir Pranala, you were going to say something, bud?
Yeah, I was gonna say I really wanted to do for like
Yeah.
merchandise, stones with my little prawn carved into them, but I couldn't really find a place that was keen to do it. But that would have been interesting. That's as arty as I wanted to go.
there's that one that pops up on, I'm not sure where it pops up, maybe Instagram. They pop up with their ad where they can laser etch stuff. And they talk about wallets and all sorts of shit like that. So maybe they do.
Yep.
Maybe
'Cause
they
I was
do
thinking
stones as well.
for the fish and stuff, you know, you could whack a little prawn rock in with your fish.
Oh,
Something like that.
I totally thought you were going to say that you should put a fish under the laser etcher and
Give him a tattoo. I did not say this. He's putting words in my mouth.
And all of the spam just left. Oh, man.
Yeah, postage was the one issue there, GRB. I'd have to do like a bulk buy. That's why I thought I'd just go with my little logo.
with
Instead of, you know-
Teespring, you mean?
Oh, so that was for the rocks that I wanted to do.
Yeah, right. Well, that's the one good thing about Redbubble is because it comes out of Melbourne, the postage is really reasonable compared to Teespring. So even if you just want to do like one shirt and then buy half a dozen of them, just do it in Redbubble and, you know, buy your half dozen and then be done with it. Flick it.
There you go. You know, I do the Teespring, and they I think Teespring's funny. They'll say sell the shirt for $45, and I'm like, I'm a little tiny channel. It's not even at 1,000 yet. There's no way, and I'll sell it for like $18. And like, if I sell shirts, if I sold like 2 shirts, that's an ass load of money. But there's no way you're ever going to sell a shirt like that.
No.
But you also don't get to control shipping or anything like that. But it's
At
sort of
least
convenient for me.
Yeah, you get the shirts out there that way. That's exactly what Fish Room Favor's doing. You know, he puts his stuff out there at super cheap prices so that people can wear his stuff, and he doesn't make fuck all on it, but at least his product's out there, I guess.
That's exactly my I just want my big smile. Alex, a to the fourth power said he got a hoodie, or was that, and I just want my creepy smile to be out there, man.
Exactly. That's what it's all about. Who cares if you make 50 cents profit or $4.74 profit, as long as the symbols are out there. And Alice, I'm super surprised that I've even made you a mod in the past at some stage, but Alice is posting links like she's a mod, and she's obviously a mod because she's got a wrench. So well done, Alice, for coming to the party and promoting Sarah's Instagram.
Yes, thank you. I asked for that. I wanted to see it.
Make sure you follow it, because I'm assuming, Chappie, that you've got an Instagram that people follow and stuff, and it might get Sarah a few more followers on her Instagram, because it's something we've been pondering lately, how to get more followers. Well, obviously it's follow Chappie's Instagram and you'll get more followers.
Let me see if I can remember.
I think you might have to put like time and effort into it to get followers, and not just stick pictures on there.
I gotta remember what my password is.
Isn't that the time and effort?
Yeah.
And hello, Maria Z.
That's enough time and effort for me.
Breaking news from me. I think I just hit 200 subaroonies.
Oh, nice work.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Good way to start the year.
I'm going to
Ah,
try and find. Have you typed anything in the chat recently, Sir Prawnalot?
I don't think so. I don't have it up.
Right. Okay.
I'll have to.
Open it and type something so I can share your link.
I think Zen shared it just before.
Nice. Oh, Thirsty Rabbit is in here as well. Thirsty, click on the link in the Google Hangouts and come up as well. I'd love to have you up, bro. Zen Ginger has posted Sir Prawnalot's link. If you haven't followed, or is it called followed? It's not called followed on YouTube, is it? Subscribed,
yeah.
If you haven't subscribed to Sir Prawnalot on YouTube, you're missing out. I mean, he's a douche, and he's an idiot, and he's a fool.
I learned it from my master, Blacky.
But like me, occasionally he produces some fine YouTube content, and he's definitely worth having on your list of subscribees.
Thank you, Black.
Defo, click that notification bell for that lad as well. I've taught him as much as I can teach him.
Fly, little bird, fly, right?
Exactly.
Or swim, little shrimp, swim, whatever. I don't know.
And I'm also trying to do the same for Ball Space 88. If you haven't subscribed,
there's not that much up there, so
Zen Ginger's like 7 steps ahead of me. She's already got your link up before I even start talking about it.
Thank you, Zen.
You're awesome. I'm so glad I have Zen Ginger as a moderator. I'm going to Zen Ginger. I'm going to think of the next link that I want you to promote.
Ooh.
And I want you to bring it up before I even think of it. Let's see how you go. And no, it's not KG Tropicals, even though they're a good channel. Oh my God. Oh my God, Zen Ginger.
She's the mind reader.
I'm all of a sudden quite frightened to have Zen Ginger as one of my moderators. Because I was, in fact, thinking of Thirsty Rabbit's channel.
That's eerie and awesome at the same time. She's using her Ouija board.
Zen Ginger, you are awesome, but you are also creepy. And I love it.
Oh man, what did I get myself into?
Thirsty, you probably better jump up now that she's done that for you. Rumble's Fish Room is playing beer pong, apparently. But I'll have to copy this and put it over here for Thirsty. And then Thirsty will get up. I'm super sure of it. Come on, Thirsty. Get up.
A live beer pong could be interesting from Rumble.
You know, my whole thing on drinking games, I don't need a game to tell me to drink. I need my memories to tell me to drink.
I'm with you, bro.
Oh man, where's my alcohol?
What happened to Aquamate? Was he was at the third party, wasn't he? I wonder what party he's on to.
Oh,
Is he-
The big one now.
Well,
It's
Shall I
almost midnight.
how far are we now? How many minutes?
let me message Aquamate and see
12
where he.
minutes?
12. An hour and 12 minutes for me. I'm an hour behind everyone else, I think.
Yeah, I'm half an hour behind Blacky, so
Yeah,
still
okay.
I'm in
Wait, a
Adelaide.
half hour. How the hell
Yeah.
does that work?
I'm in the middle of Australia, down the bottom.
Yeah,
And he's on the east.
we don't do anything by halves except for time zones.
That's we don't do that in America. We just go, you're right across the street. You're an hour ahead.
Oh, Chewy's back. G'day, Chewy. Chewy's already on the international time zone calculator.
Oh hell, where's my clicking links at? I'm going crazy here. I got too many things open.
Come on, Thirsty. I posted a link to the Hangouts chat. Get on, and you'll make the 6th. We can have 6 people up, unless GRB beats you to it, or Mr. Zen. I know Mr. Zen has been hanging out to get on one of my live streams. Where you been, Mr. Zen? Get up.
Oh, thank you, G-Snap.
Oh, G-Snap's here as well. Hello, G-Snap. Good to see you in. Oh, you've had power outs. What an awesome New Year's present.
I am trying to add Scrunch Princess to my Instagram. I have someone else managing my Instagram account right now, so I'm not very.
That's pretty handy. I wish I could do that.
Can you potentially teach Scunch Princess how to do that? Because we've been having that discussion all day long.
How to find
think you
people
might
that'll
have to,
manage their
like-
accounts?
Yeah.
How
Just
to
get
order.
Blacky to do it for you.
order. Fuck that, Lockie. Fuck that.
Oh, I know what I can do. I can go to YouTube.
10 minutes to go till New Year's Eve here, and Aquamate is telling me that he'll jump up with me after the countdown at some stage. So I'm assuming that he's at a very important party that he must be at the countdown for.
Duncan, the drunken fish. Thanks for the sub, Bubba.
Pabs is awesome. Just be careful when you watch his videos.
Yeah, I found him around the same time I found you fellas, and he had some good things up there.
Thanks for the reminder, William. Where's William at? Where are you at, William Jansen? Giving me the 9-minute reminder. You've got a bear as your logo, so I can only assume you're North American, maybe Inuit or Aleut.
He's definitely not in Adelaide because no one else is.
No, we found that earlier, Prawnalot, that Gaffer Haynes is Adelaide.
No.
Yeah, Gaffer
Yeah,
Haynes
maybe.
is Adelaide.
Which Adelaide, though?
Adelaide, Ontario, Canada.
Oh,
No, Adelaide, Australia.
really? Oh.
Yeah, I mean, he doesn't do fish stuff. He does model train stuff, but still, he's an Adelaide YouTuber that you should potentially connect with.
I don't mind a few trains, so yeah.
Man, I've watched some of his videos and I get highly pants tightened when I watch his model train videos. Just like when I look at Chappie's videos and his moustache makes my pants go a little tighter.
Yeah, I wish
It
I had
is
done
a nice moustache.
It is outstanding.
It grows in all white trash like this.
At least you can grow one. I have to trim mine off before it annoys the shit out of my mouth.
I'm 37, and this just started like just this year.
Lauren Ashley, welcome to the chat, Lauren. With your
hey, Lauren.
N scale train comments.
I will do Blake's.
I may have posted your link in my Discord.
Nice.
I told everybody to join it.
Well, why has only one person come?
I know a few have. Ty, Lauren, Julie.
Excellent.
Cianza.
we like to share the we like to share the YouTube love around, especially when we're all idiots and we don't give a fuck about what we're really talking about. We're just going to talk about nonsense.
And actually, I have an art section in my Discord. If you're interested in posting in there,
there you go, Scungy.
I have some very, very talented artists, and I think your art would do really good in there.
And yes,
so what is it? Because I don't really like on YouTube.
It's Discord.
Discord.
What's that?
It's a chat kind of program. Let me
It's
see.
a pretty small app. You can download the app for minimal cost to your device. And someone already made a comment. Amateur Aquatics. Yes, Amateur Aquatics. Scunge Princess's art is the art on her channel.
I don't think that I can post the
Not
links.
on my YouTube channel though, because I don't put anything on YouTube. I have only just been putting it on Instagram.
She has been talking a lot lately, though, about doing potential art tutorials on her YouTube channel.
Nonsense. I've not spoken about that at all.
Oh, that's right. That was me and Sir Prawnalot talking about that, wasn't it? And that wasn't you at all.
People just like watching, the top-down cameras of people drawing. People really just talk through your process, and people enjoy that a lot.
I really do want to do that though. Just even for me, I did a couple while I was drawing with the camera on the drawing, and it was really fun. It was really fun to like speed it up and watch it grow. On the camera, like as a removed view rather than while I'm doing it. Because when I'm doing it, I'm in a really weird headspace. So it was really fun to look at it, but then my stand broke. But Mikey has one that I can use. So
I got 2 tripods. You could use either of them. We are at 11:55, ladies and gentlemen. We have
5 minutes to go.
Oh, we're so close. I've never done an Australian New Year's, so is there something I got to do special?
A bit of that.
What number is that one?
Have you got one of those saved up? I don't know.
I can produce those fairly quickly.
I normally have. I'm not going to lie. There's normally 2 people in my live streams that count my burps for me, and neither of them are here tonight.
Oh, Oh, I let you down. I'm sorry. I know you said something about it, and I got excited.
Perth Cichlids and GRB Aquatics and Rumbles. I don't think Rumble's actually been here. He's off chops probably. He's probably swimming naked in his koi pond, getting koi gobbies, as Blake mentioned earlier.
That's
No,
why I'm not allowed kois down here.
I'm not going to do fireworks, Alice, because we're in a very, very, very dangerous bushfire season, and fireworks would be irresponsible.
You don't want to kill any drop bears.
Those drop bears need all of the. Oh, hang on. They need roasted meats, though, those drop bears.
They
And
do like
your
it.
Tasmanian tigers. I mean, how do they taste?
If only we knew. I think Alice is.
Let's hope those theories are right.
Yeah, bring them on. We need to find out how they taste. But I think Alice is right. I think I've only done 3 burps this live stream.
I'm pretty
don't
sure there have been more than that, quite a substantial number more.
I was trying to be, liberal, and it's trying to say that I haven't burped that much.
I think 3 is around the right number.
Me too.
And,
Me too, chappy. Me too.
As Blake's Aquatics would say, at least 2. It's a bit of his quote.
Well, it gives you room for error, doesn't it?
That's a nice way to put it.
At least 2 plus or minus 45. Whatever. We're not stingy with numbers here.
Thirsty? Where's Thirsty? Quick, get up, Thirsty, before New Year's Eve strikes. Bloody hell, what are you doing? I have to do that one and that one quickly. Sorry if whoever's offended by the fact. Oh my god, he is actually sitting in backstage, and I hadn't let him up. Thirsty rabbit!
Thirsty,
Drop rabbit.
What's going on?
How you going?
Zach and Sir Prawnlot and Doc, how you going? G'day,
Sorry,
brother.
mate. Were you sitting in my backstage for ages, and I haven't popped you up because you were on the next row down?
Oh, when I typed that comment, look out for the drop rabbit. That's when I was in the backstage.
All right, not too long then. Only 2.5 minutes, because it's
When I
only
got on here, you were talking about drop bears.
it's only 11:59, so we've only got less than a minute before it's New Year's Eve. Hang on, New Year's Day.
Till it's 2020.
It's been
And
the Doc sharing
the
everything,
month-
all the collabs and the streaming that we do, man. It's been a pleasure, mate, this year. Bigger and better next year, eh?
So true, bigger and better.
For all the stoners out there, the entire month of May will be 420.
Oh, May or April?
April, my bad. Whatever, it doesn't matter. I'm not so good with the months.
Shout out to the 420 fam, the 710 network, Bundy.
Can I just take a moment to say that my clock has just ticked over to 1200.
Yeah,
Oh.
let's do it.
Happy New
We
Year.
didn't even do a
2020.
Happy
No.
New Year, Doc. Sir Prawnlot.
Yeah, Happy New Year.
2020, people.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year's, Bubba.
Yeah.
Blackie, what's your resolution, bud?
I don't do resolutions because I don't stick to them. I have no commitment.
Let's go get cover the
ability.
wife.
Ah, right. It took me a while to absorb what he actually said. He's going to cuddle his wife, right?
Gotcha.
Yeah, no, resolutions, New Year's resolutions, they're a fucking waste of time and effort. You cannot do a thing and you say, this day I'm doing all of this bad stuff and the next day I'm going to fix it. You have to set yourself goals instead.
Well, you
Keep it
can
realistic.
resolve to do whatever you want whenever you want.
Exactly.
Not because it's the
So
1st of January.
I'm gonna make the dad joke. You're a year ahead of us. What's next year like?
It's so good. It's so good right now. And William Jansen, with a comment like that, I feel like booting you from the chat. Get out. Go away.
How about stop drinking shit beer?
Yeah, that's a better one. Can
Yep.
you change your comment to that? And I promise I will stop drinking shit beer because I don't drink shit beer anyway.
So no
Because
Fosters
there's
for
no
you.
such thing.
Thank you. Oh, Daniel keeping fish. I feel based on
Dan.
some comments that I've heard, I feel that I may owe Daniel keeping fish an apology because apparently Daniel, if you might be able to I may have to put myself off screen while I become absolute and resilient. But apparently, Daniel keeping fish, I gave you a little bit of shit the other night
Yeah, a little.
after your wonderful and generous donation to my cause, which I don't know if we've mentioned tonight. Have we mentioned it? What an awesome segue into someone being able to put up the link again. But Daniel keeping fish.
Plug.
If you didn't get my Australian humour or my fuck yous the other night, because
No.
in Australia, fuck you means thank you, and generally, if we say fuck you, it means thank you with tears in our eyes, which I did the other night.
Yeah, Blacky, he fully understood. I was just worried about other people that didn't know, they're probably thinking, poor Dan, but Dan got you. He knows the Aussies, mate. He knows you.
Yeah, well, I'm quite thankful that he's a pom because
Just the other people,
Poms get the same comedy as we do, and maybe some of the people afterwards learned from that experience because not
for a couple of them.
not that I remember them all, but apparently there was a few more where they donated money, and I still was quite rough of the tongue with them for doing so.
You had the sway up by then, mate. You were swaying and
Definitely on the highlight reel.
Is Jace from Perth Cichlids still here? Because he donated as well.
G'day, Jace.
Yeah,
G'day,
and
Dan.
then you don't keep your promise to him either.
No, well, if he's still here, I wanted to do a special treat for Jason from Perth Cichlids.
Oh, he's going to whip it out, isn't he?
No.
Oh, well, now he just set the bar like up here, man. How are you gonna top that?
Essentially, it's just showing me that JC's always here. Lucky I didn't finish that sentence because I was going to be quite nasty towards Jason from Perth Cichlids. But Jason,
Jason's my brother.
I'm going to take my headphones off. Hang on, I might unplug them actually because I think I can hear my own stream.
Not quite New Year's in Perth, but Happy New Year's when it gets here, mate.
And Jace, this is for you.
Oh yeah, he's gonna whip it out. Oh yeah, here we go.
Midnight somewhere. Is there any hair
Wow.
on that? There's no hair. Did you shave?
No, what?
No hair. Was there hair? Oh, I've got hair on it. Look.
Ah, there we go.
Did you say no hair?
Oh, I wasn't really looking, mate. That's it. Oh, there's that. Give us a look. Oh, there it is.
So I got to ask, what kind of what size
Just
bra
in
do you
case
wear?
anyone else missed it.
I wear a 22B.
I'm sorry, I don't know what you call them in Australia. Are they bras in Australia?
Yeah.
Yeah, bras. Yeah.
I
don't
want to
know.
use the wrong word.
I don't know what the
Size.
sizes are either. I just guessed.
Yeah.
I feel like
I only guessed on how they feel in my hands.
wow, we jumped up to like 100 subscribers when you did that.
Thank God that's all I can do too. It's just guess. Love you, mate.
Oh, Ty, where have I brought you? I've brought you to the most awesome Australian YouTubers on the
Cheers,
interwebs.
Gabby. Legend, man.
You better subscribe, Ty.
At the best time as well.
Now that you're here, who have we got? We've got
So Ty's from the motherland, actually. She's British.
well. How does she not already know of us all? Oh, we're all over the British YouTubes.
The
Dr.
British.
Black.
Yeah.
Dr. Black 66. Zen Ginger, I'm sure, is going to run through all of our YouTubes and put the links up for you, Ty, so you can hit them like a fury. Apart from Chappie, of course, because you've obviously already got him. But you want Dr. Black 66. You want Ball Space 88. You want Thirsty Rabbit. Thanks
Thanks
to you. You want Sir Prawn a lot. You want
Prawns to you. I wanted to call my subscribers the Crush Station Nation.
Oh, that's classy.
I don't know if
That's
I've heard it around though. I don't want to copy someone's, little.
I feel like you
Oh,
can
yeah,
Google that. I'm going to do that now.
Because if it's available, I'm stamping my foot on it now.
jam it.
That's
actually
a
my,
Sunday morning shirt. That one too.
That's actually a YouTube channel, Crustacean Nation.
Oh, damn.
Oh, Prawny, too
They
late.
have
girlfriend-
They only have 2 subscribers. It's good.
Get it. Get it. Get it.
quick.
There's a Facebook, Crustacean Nation, but that is
true.
some weird YouTube. It's not anything related to you. I think you're good, bud.
All right,
I
we're
think you're
clear.
good.
Own it. Jump on it right now. The Crusties, Daniel Fish says. That works too, but the Crustacean Nation. By
Yeah, my
Christ.
girlfriend has been saying for many days I should do it. She came up with it. She was like, "Yeah, do this. It's so good." And I'm like, "Oh yeah, maybe." But I didn't know how I felt about making a nation of people.
Well, you can only start. You can start a nation and then hope that you get enough males and females to procreate.
So I think someone said it. Can we get you to turn your phone a little bit? You're sideways.
Mate.
Yes, sir.
A thirsty always does portrait.
Ah, you're upside down now.
There he is. He's not upside down for me.
That's because he's in Australia.
No, where works?
There you go. Now you're good.
That is perfect.
It was looking good on my end.
Oh, I love it.
Hey,
Hey,
thirsty. Did
Hey,
you know
Blacky, look down.
This is my first. I've been working hard since before Chrissy, doing 2 jobs and that. This is my first drink, so I'll be a bit sideways later. I'm probably upside down tomorrow.
Oh man. This.
Can we all just take a minute to look at Scunge Princess and see how beautiful she is?
I think we all just collectively saw her get a little bit more red. And on that night, she grew 2 shades pinker.
I would have thought that was possible.
Get a guitar or a ukulele and play a song for us, Scungy, please.
Will you play with me?
The delay might make it terrible.
Yeah.
I'm really,
Or
really
really
missing
good.
my mate. When he gets drunk, he pulls out the harmonica. And this is the first New Year's we haven't been together in probably 6 to 8 years.
Well, lucky you don't get the fucking earful of harmonica, isn't it?
It's always the same, but I'm always loving it. That's new, man. Through the train, bro.
Oh, that's cool. So I'm looking at both streams on YouTube. The StreamYard and he's right side up on YouTube. He's upside down on StreamYard.
He's fine.
My mind is being blown, man. It looks like Blacky's insides are drinking right now. His bottom half's drinking.
Just do a headstand and it'll be all right.
What I can see is I'm up the right way, both laptop and computer and phone. Doesn't matter.
Daniel Fishkeeping, gotta drive, folks. We'll listen in. Well, we'll keep your ears going.
We'll try and make every 7th comment relevant to you, Daniel.
Drive safely.
We'll make police car alarms and stuff and noises.
Or
Freaking out.
don't drive safely. Go as fast as you can.
And
there
Daniel
quicker.
Keating Fish, I'm not sure if I thanked you appropriately the other night without telling you to fuck off or get fucked or words to that effect. But I really do appreciate your input to the Get Blacky to Splash Fund.
Yeah, man.
Even if I did tell you to fuck off or get
Oh,
fucked.
we got the horn dog in here. Oh, this just stepped up the rating from G to R.
I think we already got there.
G'day,
Long
Sandra
ago.
Bennett. And too late, Horn Dog. It's already New Year's here. We're like 15 minutes into it already. Where have you been? What do you
Not
think
in
you've been
Australia.
doing? Have you been asleep, Horn Dog?
I can't see her properly.
No,
It's still 15 minutes for you, isn't it, Sir Prawn a lot until New
Yeah,
Year's?
just about. So we get a second New Year's. Woo!
We're not going anywhere until we have Sir Prawnalot's New Year's as well.
And then if we really wanted to, another 46 minutes until New Year's for me.
Another
Exactly.
24-hour live stream here. In the making.
What a great idea.
And a lot
Yeah,
of
we can
towns
wait.
down here and around my area.
I mean, only 17 hours for me, or 16 something.
I don't know if we'll be here that long, Chappie, but we'll at least be here for 3 New Year's Eves.
That's good enough for me.
That's all right, eh? Our town put on fireworks, but a lot of towns down here cancelled the fireworks due to the drought and bushfires and stuff.
Yeah.
But anyway, I was at work, I could hear them, and the shop was dead quiet. And then not long after they finished, had this big dog just walking through cruising, like so cool dog, walking through the shopping centre, just by itself. It ran off scared. From the
Oh,
fireworks.
yeah.
Oh, poor doggo.
And it was so cool, but like it would be a mad as helper dog. Like it was so cool, placid natured, and it was actually all the workers were looking after it. And there was a number on the collar, so we rang up, going to come down and pick it up. It was so cool. Like, it was the best thing. This dog just cruising around, happy as.
I'm sorry, I was a bit distracted by Blacky's boobs then.
Oh, that'll get you every time.
So you were showing us a figurine, I believe.
Oh, yeah. Well, it's
Yeah.
like a little doll that I made. I made her. She has like a mask that's made from clay,
Oh,
but
that's awesome.
it's really hard to work out where to put her. And little clay arms, but then she's made out of linen.
Oh, we saw up her. Yeah. This
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Oh man.
But she's one of my favorites.
Does her mask come off at all?
It can come off, but there's nothing underneath.
Sorry.
Oh, that's creepy on its own.
Yeah.
Not much longer.
Just
Oh,
draw a
that's
little
very cool.
smiley face there.
Yeah. Thank you.
Oh,
I give you full permission to use my smiley face under the mask.
That would be
Oh.
cool.
We could do one because I plan to. I have I make a few, so I could make one special.
That would be awesome.
I got other
You
ones
make
here.
one with the Rasta hat.
They're
I love them. They're like cute, creepy.
yeah.
cute.
Is there a genre for that cute, creepy? Is it creepy?
Hashtag cute creepy.
Creepy cute? I don't know. I'm
Yeah.
not.
There'd be something out there.
Hey, we got Aquamate.
Oh, is he here?
Oh, he's here.
It's been
Oh,
there for a
he's
few
here.
seconds.
Hey, Aquamate, happy New Year, buddy. Yeah,
He just
party
told
three
Vin-
now, buddy.
Oh yeah. Yeah, what part are you on, man? And Blacky just lit his desk on fire.
I sure nearly did. Very nearly did. Holly Gibbs also does clay work. Scungy, just so you know.
Oh, yay. I'm not being able to really follow on the chat because my little window that has the chat on it keeps going blank. And then
Oh, go to live comments.
it's
instead
it's on live comments, but then they keep disappearing and reappearing.
Yeah, you've got to
Oh,
click back onto it regularly. I had that problem the other day.
that or just
On this computer?
minimize the live screen that you're seeing now, and then look at the YouTube screen if you want the chat.
Oh yeah, that's probably the thing.
You just won't know
Make sure it's
what we're
on
doing
YouTube.
at that point in time.
I'll
Thanks for that. I was on top.
be
chat.
living in the past.
Live now. Any 49er fans in the building, mate? You, number
No.
one.
There's no 49er fans here.
I didn't realize that American football was so big in Australia.
I didn't realize it either.
Yeah. Honestly, I didn't.
No, I want to say Aquamate had his what was that hat? Was it
Yeah,
Seahawks or I forget.
Yeah, he's pretty big
yeah, he's
into
another
it.
49er fan.
Oh, was it 49ers? Yeah, they were big when Joe Montana played for them.
49ers full time.
I mean, I'm from Texas, so obviously the Dallas Cowboys, but I don't really
Yeah, yeah.
follow football.
Yeah, no, I've got respect for a lot of teams. Just the teams that we've got grudges against, but I've got respect for a lot of teams. I even follow the Packers because they got yellow and green, But just on the side, but I'm a diehard Niner fan, but I've got soft spots for other teams. Where I'm a diehard Rabbit fan. I've got a soft spot for Hello.
And she grew 2 shades darker. What's happening, guys? Now you can see the McDonald's cup right there. There's my water cup. Sir Pronalot, make it smile for us.
Oh yeah, here we go.
Zach, you're on the big screen, bud.
You.
There he is.
Happy New Year, everyone in the chat. You. It's awkward, eh, Scungy?
Look at that sexy man beast right there. Oh man.
Give us a quick shake.
You know what he's talking about. You know what he's talking about.
That was pathetic.
How
Of
do
a
I
shake.
do this? There we are. There we're back.
I think he wanted you to shake your B cups.
Bees, that's generous.
Bee stings.
That's the size you gave him.
Oh, did I?
You sure did.
I've got short-term memory issues.
Oh, the Zens with the yuck Cowboys and the Cowgirl comments. I mean, I don't really follow football, so. When my uncle was alive, rest his soul, we used to go to the games and the playoffs and stuff. He had a suite in the Dallas Stadium, so that was really cool.
Oh, good ask if anyone's been watching the Big Bash too, but used to be like, what, the Big Bash? Who? What?
I was working at the Big Bash today,
The
Thirsty.
Australian cricket. But they're like, cricket? What? What's cricket? Since 2018 match. Since I've been working night shift, I haven't watched a bloody game.
My indoor cricket team was called What's Cricket. When I messed up my finger.
Oh, I got one of those. I mean, mine's not that bad, but
I can only just make an octave on the piano now.
oh man, I remember this.
Still
This guy
nasty.
was a drunk story. I was stationed in Las Vegas, Nevada, and I came in from the Strip after 24 hours of drinking, and some guys were throwing football, and they don't landscape with plants like normal people. They landscape with rocks in Vegas because no water. Well, someone threw the ball to me, and I tripped because drunk. And I remember I was going down, and all my fingers went, nope, not going to get crushed in rock. And then this one's like, hey, is that rock? I've never felt rock. What's that like? And then it probably swelled up to like that big. You know, I just passed out, and I woke up the next day. I'm like, oh, that sucks.
Yeah. I've never met Rock.
Is Scunch Princess still there, or is she gone?
No,
Yeah.
she's back.
She's back.
Can you type something in the chat so I can make you a moderator so you can type up your actual website address?
So you can ban everyone.
Hang on. Yeah, I'll try. I'm going to do it on here, though.
It just has to be like one letter.
It's okay, Lauren. That happened a long time ago. I'm fine with it now. No, I've got some pretty gnarly scars. Black, you ever broke any bones, bud?
Oh, quite a few. My favorite one was my collarbone.
Oh, just nope.
Me and my neighbor friend at the time thought it was cool because I had the longest driveway in the neighborhood in the street that we'd speed down the driveway on our skateboards and reach the end and do somersaults off our skateboards onto the grass. And unfortunately, I landed erroneously on my collarbone and broke my collarbone leaping off the skateboard.
Erroneously on my collarbone and broke my collarbone.
Unfortunately,
leaping off this.
Unfortunately, it was the
erroneously on my.
Oh,
was,
I'm getting an echo.
Unfortunately,
who's echoing? Come on, who's echoing? Fix it.
Could be my fault, but my thing's not working.
Unfortunately, it was the that I did not use to write in school, so I still had to go to school and write. because it happened like a week before school went back after holidays. And hello, Sharpies. Sorry for not saying hi earlier.
Oh, Dimples.
Yeah.
I've never had it. Is that the shit for Scotch? Is that
Yeah,
is that pretty
Scotch,
good?
man. Yep. Yeah, it'd be better with Blacky's dry or soda water or something like that. But I'm
Nice
using the old
bottle,
Coke
though.
tonight.
It
Yeah.
would be better with Blacky.
Lockie, I think you know everything's better with Blacky.
This is
You
all I
gotta
got
get
in
up
my
there,
room
mate.
right
I
now.
went up there. Get up there. It's a good time.
We need to do a fish tubers down under meetup and just play, drinking games and hang out all together.
Can you
Stream
even
it.
see that?
Table
No, you
tennis.
can't because of the light, can you?
You're going to lose getting drinking games up against the thirsty.
Old number 15. What's that?
It is a bourbon. My stepfather actually brews his own spirits and beers and everything like that, so he actually made that one himself for my 31st birthday.
That's
Mere weeks
awesome.
ago.
Nice.
Mm.
Where are you
Yeah,
from,
no, it's
bro?
actually really smooth. I
You
really
from
like it.
Doctor's Way, are you?
Up at Emerald.
Emerald. I've heard of it.
Up near
700
Bundaberg,
days.
take a left.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, shit, that's up there.
Yeah, it's right out there.
Pleased to meet you, mate,
Hot. That's all it
I'm
is.
down
It's
north-
hot.
I'm northeast coast, New South Wales.
Yep.
On the coast there at Foster.
Yeah, okay.
It's
I'm actually
highly
born.
likely that Zach has honey blue eyes in his local creeks, though.
Yeah, I
What?
honestly don't know.
And Crocs.
Everybody in the chat's talking about broken bones now.
What
We
have
got him on that
started?
kick.
Hey, Sandra. Happy New Year, sweetie. Yeah, I didn't have I've had a few broken bones, but my story comes from I was born. Obviously I was born, but no, I was going to say born with a bone disease, but I didn't actually get it till I was about 8. I lost all my, in your hip bone, how you got your hip socket that's all round and goes up in your hip joint. All the vessels in your right leg died away, and that actual hip, that round ball died away to nothing, and there was nothing there. So then I had to go on this cast, like go on a bed with weight, pull my leg back out of the socket, then go for 3 months, and then go down to hospital and get put in casts from the ankle right up to here, both legs, and my legs split apart like that, like split apart.
Oh yeah, body cast.
Yeah, for 2.5 years, 3 years.
Jeez.
And then
Wow.
make that bone grow back in properly. Yeah.
Got 5 seconds till my New Year's. Just side note, sorry, thirsty.
4,
Oh,
3,
Like
2,
Gonna go, Sands up.
1. Happy New
There it
Year's.
is. Happy New Year's.
Happy
Happy
New
New
Year,
Year.
Sir Prawn alive.
Second one of the night.
All the best,
I
bro.
don't have a drink at the moment, otherwise I'd cheers.
I don't have a drink either, so
Aw,
letting myself
Lockie.
down.
What are you
I'll have one for
doing?
you, mate.
Me
3
too.
feet away, and I can't even get myself another one just yet.
Now, what is it? I was playing football in the backyard, so you can kind of see that one right there, right?
Jesus.
Yeah,
That's-
well,
Yeah,
Well,
you're a
funny
freak.
story. I landed. Fat kid tackled me. Both bones broke. This one came out the skin. My arm was up here, so it looked like metal. It started healing funny. It started healing like that. So they had to go in and re-break it and put a metal plate.
Yeah.
So that's what that one's for.
Looks like a motorbike accident. Nasty.
Oh man, you can still feel the screw holes.
That's insane.
That was when I was like 15 or something.
Supposed to have plates and shit in my wrist and hands and knuckles, and I got staph, but so they all got taken out.
Yeah, I had to get rid of the. I had to get rid of all that stuff so I could join the military. So
Nice. You did. I heard you say you done serve some time when you were deported. Yeah. Or how long did you serve,
yeah,
mate?
I did 8 years Air Force.
Awesome. Respect, brother. Respect. Thank you.
Thank you.
Can
It
we
was,
do? Can we do a Scunch Princess song for Sir Prawnalot's New Year's?
Yes,
Yeah.
please.
Yes, I think so.
That sounds
I've got to
good.
hear the plucking and the strucking.
I
Playing along
believe
with it.
I believe she's got a ukulele in her hands, based on
Nice.
the noises
I
that
did.
I've
I
I
thought I
wanted
kept
to
hearing
but
something.
I don't know what to play.
Were you not playing that Fry
ukulele.
song? Do the Fry song, because that's what I thought you were playing.
Baby shark, do 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 do. Oh,
What's Jack
No.
Johnson's song on the ukulele? He does one on the ukulele.
I don't know what. I don't think I know that music.
Yeah.
G'day,
Um,
Rockford.
Yeah, I don't know if it's a
Just
good
play a
idea
song.
for me to
Any
make a
song.
song.
Any song, baby.
Here's a little song I wrote. Won't you sing it note for note? Don't worry.
And Aquarium Cop. Hello, Aquarium Cop. Thanks for stopping in.
Happy New Year's, Aquarium Cop.
Here's a song for all the people just turning up now. 5, 6, 7, 8.
I,
2, 3, 4.
probably not.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Because I feel too on the spot. I can do it when I'm with you, because then I don't feel as like.
Do you want to put her
Happy
next
11,
to me?
12, 13.
Yeah,
You wanna
put her up top.
Let's change up the rows, shall we?
Can I go
don't
next to Zach?
I don't think I can.
Yeah, you have to put me backstage. You have to put people backstage and back in the
Yeah.
queue until she.
Been next to me. Sure,
Cut him
Braun.
We're almost there.
One more.
I can't.
There we go.
Hang on.
And your nephew, Mr. Zach. Oh,
Ooh.
What?
There we go. Almost there. Well,
Oh,
Thirsty's back where he was, and Blacky is where he was.
I'm where I wanted to be.
Away from me.
I can't.
I think I
smell
heard him
anything.
saying you might smell a little bit like Ganj, and he said he's got a job interview.
Yeah, it's coming through the computer.
Yeah, good move.
I won't say no.
Now you get the 3 hat people down the bottom.
But how do we know? Ah, because your prawn has a hat.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Blocky, you are seriously all over the comedy. I swear.
On the 24-hour one on Aquamate the other day, there was a big bearded penalty for one stage.
Nice.
They put on Jess Shrimp and he was the only one with no beard.
Hey, Daniel Fish Keeping is back.
And he's going again, I think.
And he's gone.
Nope. And he's gone. My bad.
I think
See
he
you, Dan.
drove all the way to work because I think he did
G'day,
say
Rockford.
before that he was driving to work.
Yeah, okay. Is that number 4?
Maybe. That's pretty soft. Play a song already so I can go and do a wee.
no, I'm too embarrassed.
I might grab a quick drink.
All right, I'll tell you
Before
what.
she
None
does
of us
play
are
one.
listening.
That's
None of us
good.
are listening. My fingers are
You
plugged.
can keep on not listening and like that will be fine.
And not even watching.
That's
All right, everybody in the chat, do the same thing.
turn around.
No. I'm not going to do it.
We got there.
I've dragged it out too long and my face is going to ignite.
That would make for a pretty badass ukulele solo. Play some Van Halen on that ukulele. Be like,
I was gonna try and play it, but
Fireworks out the end of it.
oh man, I think we're getting this just sounds like a badass show. I want to be a part of.
Ba-jam, ba-jam, ba-jam.
Oh Jesus, it's hilarious.
Young Lacey. Lacey's place.
How are you, Lacey? Did you get Lacey up? Lacey'd play a song.
Hot. Oh, it's midnight, but yeah, warm.
Trying to message
Oh.
Aquamate, but he's not responding. He must be already passed out.
Oh, he's done for, huh?
So drunk.
He's done skis. Is pissard is that British or is that what like piss drunk? What's the
I'm just pissed.
Pissed.
just pissed? Okay.
ED at the end.
We do piss drunk down here as well.
There's pissed drunk and there's pissed off.
Do you ever get
Pissed
white girl
drunk and feeling
wasted?
angry.
White girl wasted.
Yeah, it's like when your hair gets all messed up and you lose a shoe.
Oh
It's-
yeah.
it's-
I've
proper
been there a few
schnocker.
times.
Look at my hair.
You can take it both ways. That's the tricky thing with Australia's thing, because a couple of them mean a few different things, and it depends on what text you're actually saying. It depends on what it means. Yeah, that's where there's a lot of confusion down here.
The way you say it, I guess.
Yeah. Context.
That's why text typing down here doesn't work. You can totally type something and the other person reads something totally different.
Yeah. All of a sudden you're in a feud.
And it's like, no, I
Because
wasn't
the
saying that. So yeah, it's better to hit from the mouth down here.
I'm trying to find
Jace Perth Cichlids has got it in a nutshell.
there's piss drunk and then there's I'm Blacky. Oh, that's funny. Oh man.
So down here now, when you say you got to see the doctor, it means you're going to go get drunk.
You know, if you say
you're already in a mess.
you say I'm gonna get Blacky, that just sounds wrong. You don't say that in America. There's
Causes
no
a lot of problems.
You're like, no, it's a white guy, and then that just makes it even worse. There's no digging yourself out of that one.
You know how many issues I went through when I first started going by the name Blacky, because Blacky is a racial taunt in Australia. You just can't call someone Blacky.
Prawn is
Unless
also
you put a
good
doctor
as
in front of it.
Unless you put a doctor in front of it. Exactly. That's the only way I've gotten away with it, I think.
What is it? In the trailer park as a kid, white trash. Remember? We had a dog named Blacky. Imagine being a 15-year-old kid yelling Blacky at the top of your lungs in the middle of a trailer park. Worse than that,
And
her puppy
covering
was
it.
named Fancy. Like the Reba song, Fancy. Imagine being 16 and saying that at the top of your lung. Fancy, get your ass back over here. You got no street cred at that point.
Yeah, you've got to do these ones when you're singing out. Cover your head for stones that might be thrown. Righto, Scungy, come on, play us the song.
See, now everyone's expecting, so she's gonna go all embarrassed again.
No,
Have you got
I'm
a
not.
band,
I'm
Jay?
not expecting. Nobody expect anything.
No, we're just continuing on our talk about yelling out awkward names in awkward situations.
And here's a song by Scrunch.
What was
but
that you held
we're
up
not
then?
actually talking.
A crocodile.
It's a battery charger I got for Christmas. Phone charger. You got a heap of dock sides there. You can sit them in there.
Yeah,
if you want.
okay.
And then you can also
Yep.
sit right there.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Oh, the
Yeah, I was
wireless
pretty happy
ones.
with old Santa.
Mm.
Well done.
I need to get more things now. I can charge more things.
All right, now go ahead and bust out in a song for him. He's gonna go piss.
Yeah, take
It's too much pressure for me, I think.
You used to do it
Well,
all
that was
the time.
awesome.
Yeah,
Especially
but
off camera before.
yeah, absolutely. If I'm not, then I sort of can just
Logo up.
imagine it's not happening.
Yeah, you got to get out of your
I go
head.
up and we're not here. She used to rock it all the time in the background there. It was cool. You can do it.
Okay. I don't know. I really don't think I can.
We think you're doing
The old
wonderful.
engine that could, mate. Which way am I now, Chappie? I've turned the phone around. Am I up
You're
on
doing
my stuff?
Yeah, you're right side up now.
You're doing much better than anything I could do. So
I mean, let's be honest. How many prawn you seen play guitar?
Ooh.
we even have extra arms, and we just can't pull it off.
You'd think you'd be able to hit the keys or the notes better with that.
Slide guitar for them. It's actually that's what they're good at. Slide guitar.
Well, they're just like flop along the.
You know, it's just
Yeah.
I don't make the rules. I just follow them.
Oh.
JH Aquatics. Oh boy, I found all the good fun on YouTube.
G'day, Joseph.
G'day, JH. How you going, mate? All the best for
We're
New
up to
Year.
our third New Year's, so only 17 minutes away.
Ooh. Surely we keep it going for 24 hours, Blacky. Or until the last New Year.
Well, what was it? Chappie's 17 hours?
Well, it's 7:44 a.m. You do the math.
Oh, no. It's
It's
too
almost
close
8.
to midnight.
G'day, Mark. How are you, man?
16:15.
Sure, I said hi to you. J.A. Joseph.
I don't think I have enough drinks for that long.
Oh, yeah, finally a song.
I'm just trying to quietly remember it in the background.
You got up to piss. She busted out a Stairway to Heaven.
She knows that song.
Water may stop warm. Fucked it up already.
It's all right.
This do not forget. When things become too warm, make them a little wet. And douse them with a mouthful. And put the baby down. Clean the earth surrounding and cause the warmth to drown.
Good night, Las Vegas.
Very well done.
Reduced to every soul a drink made of tears. And hear them beggar, watch them die, impaled on balsa spears. And looking in the morning, the streets are flooded out. The men are wailing toothless, the ladies ghostly pale. and they shout. Our shoes are wet, our skin is cold, and we no longer fear the voices of the brave or bold, making what is to come clear. Oh, now you're scaring me because it's flicking. I'm going to say I did do some singing.
It's very nice.
Bit dodgy. Bit dodgy.
Oh, Chappie, be careful with that. Jesus. You know how that affects me.
Oh man. I'm sorry, bud. You want me to mess it up for you?
Ugh.
How's that? I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't do it.
She gone? Did she go?
She's playing hide and seek now.
Oh, cool.
Princess is back in the building.
Cool. Oh, cool.
She's somewhere in this image. You have to find her.
There's Wooly.
Behind the chair.
Inside the guitar case.
Oh, that's what I was going to shoot for. The piano. She's in the piano.
She's out the door lighting fires of disrepute.
Under the mat. Just waiting to see where she comes from, where she appears.
Behind the photograph hanging on the wall.
In the photograph.
Sharpies, who's up for a black scrunch world tour? Oh, Lauren, I do have candy. I could chew on some candy if you'd like. Does anybody want some candy? I've got plenty.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Is it all the same or is it all different?
We got some gummy bears in there
Oh, nice.
and some mints. And then my two favorite. I like the blue the most, but blues and reds.
Yeah, okay. What are they? Different flavors, are they?
Yeah. Yeah, red's shit flavored and blue is wonderful.
I like the lolly here we get from New Zealand, the Starbursts.
Oh,
you're a
yeah,
big
yeah, they're
Starburst
good.
fan.
They're pretty nice.
That's what I always use when I'm driving.
Happy New Year's, Thirsty Rabbit. Thanks to you.
I like the strawberry and cream lollies.
You would.
Oh,
So sweet and delicious.
Top box. They've changed up, man. Back when I was a kid, they were way better. The old
You've
Is
got
it- you
all
go to-
different types now, don't you?
When you go to like roadside stands in America and they'll have like the scorpion and the tequila flavored lolly.
Ooh.
Like it's not for eating. You wouldn't want to put that in your mouth.
You have tried though, haven't you?
No.
Surely.
Not a big fan of tequila.
I've eaten those crickets you can buy, and they're like got a flavor to them.
I'm not
They
allowed
come in little
to.
packs.
Yeah, like of course that's not going to show.
I'm
But,
a happy
like,
drunk, but when I
let's
when
see
I
if
drink
that,
tequila, I snap.
Yep. Sort of.
Yeah, they got a scorpion in them.
There you go.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
I got a funny story about
We
one of
get them
those.
down here, but they're like gear knobs.
When I was in Austin, I was working for Samsung. I got woke up by a scorpion that thought I was sleeping for too long, right in the back of the leg.
Thought you were sleeping for too long. Oh,
Yeah.
caught you.
Yeah, I rolled over, I hit the snooze, and I rolled back and went back to sleep, and right in the back of the leg. I probably said every cuss word, then made up like 6 or 7, and then was pissed off the entire day.
Yep.
Wow.
I scooped him up in a cup and threw him outside. I didn't kill him or anything
Yeah, yep.
because that's what scorpions do.
Down here, but don't get too bad at poisonous ones, eh?
No, it just hurt like hell. It wasn't bad at all.
Yeah. No, well, I don't see too many around. I have seen them as a kid and that, but I haven't seen that many around down here. And I think the ones we do get aren't too venomous. I think the ones with big pinches and little bulb are not what to worry about. It's the ones with little pinches and the big bulb on the tail.
Yeah, ours was a bark scorpion, so they're not bad at all.
The good rule of thumb to go by is that the smaller the scorpion, the more venomous they are.
Oh, that's good because mine was like this big. So my leg didn't fall off. I mean, so that's going for me.
But the smaller
It's gonna
they
hit
are,
you when you
they're
least
gonna-
expect it.
They're gonna fuck you up.
What's that, Dr. Black, with that snake down here, the bandy, and the other one, what's that saying that goes red, then yellow, red, yellow, black, kill it? But you'd know the saying on that snake, wouldn't you?
Yeah, but it doesn't. It
One that's
doesn't.
real deadly. They look similar. There's one that's real deadly and one that's not.
It doesn't matter
Depends
to
on the
us
colour band.
because it's not relevant to Australian snakes because we don't have those snakes here.
We just
Oh,
have brown and like black. with a
Yeah,
bit of
for us
red
it's
belly.
red touch black, safe for Jack. Red touches yellow, kills a fellow.
There you go.
Red, yellow, side.
Chappie's
There
got
is.
it.
Thanks, man. Cheers, man.
That's
And we don't
that's
have
for
that. They're
American.
overseas. Yeah, right.
No, that's
Yeah,
for
right.
American snakes. That's your coral snake and your king snake. I think it is. In
Yeah,
America.
right.
It is. Yeah, the Scarlet
go.
King and the Coral Snake.
Yeah.
2020, I'm already learning. It's going to be a good year.
7 minutes to go.
The only way is up. Holly Gibbs,
Mate,
thank you for
is
hanging
there
out. If you're
No,
if you're
thanks for,
bailing out now, Holly, we appreciate you hanging around.
Yeah, definitely. Thanks for coming to the stream.
Super duper.
Yeah,
Yeah.
thanks, Holly.
And if anybody hasn't
Nice
done
meeting
it,
you.
think about throwing this guy a couple bucks for Splash.
Oh,
I think
yeah.
that'd be cool.
I don't know if any of my moderators have the link for the Splash Fund, but by all means, post it up. There it is, then Ginger. So quick with the links. Oh my god.
It's candy fire.
Super
On the
super,
ball.
Super mod. Just in case you don't know, the that PayPal thing is to get me to a convention that's happening this year, I guess now. In a month and a half. Big convention happening in Melbourne. Trying to get some YouTube collabs together with some of my fellow Australian YouTubers. Thirsty
I'll
might be there.
see you there.
Scunch
I'll
Princess
see you
might be
there,
there. Sir Prawn a lot might be there. Ball Space 88 might be there as well. We shall see, and time will tell.
What about
So the whole time I'm watching these on YouTube, the Aquashella and the other one, the Aquatic Experience, or whatever, and all
It's
those.
like
I'm
the
thinking,
Australian-
man, I wish we had one
yeah.
down here. And then when I found out we do have one, it's like, who's going?
It's the Australian version of those things.
Plus, I've never been to Melbourne. First I've been to South Canberra. So, good excuse to get around Australia too.
Mm.
Indeed. We better get you there.
5.
so who's checking the PayPal? Have we seen if anybody's tipped or
I can check that.
That's Scunch Princess's department because it goes to her PayPal, not mine. because my balls are in her vice, as it were.
I didn't say a thing.
I
So-
noticed no one did.
Yes, indeed. There have been a couple of deposits. All right, I'll send you the thing, love, so that you can see it.
That means I have to read stuff out, doesn't it?
Can you see the screen?
How many numbers am I
see it.
holding up?
7. 74.
Ooh, it's
3
actually
minutes to New Year's.
Ooh. Are we going to have a
wait.
countdown for this one?
3 minutes to Queensland New Year's Eve.
I don't know if I can even keep up. Every time I look, it's gone like 10 minutes.
Jesus, it would seem that there's been some substantial activity on the Get Blacky 2 thingy PayPal. But I'm only being sent the total. I can't thank individuals.
No,
based
I
on
sent
the
you.
total.
I sent you first the individuals, love. Just scroll up a little bit.
I did, but it's all the same people that you sent me this afternoon.
No, it's not. One of the people might from the list may be one of the same people from further down the list. But if you concentrate real hard, you can see the ones that say January 01 at the top of the list.
You can see he's concentrating. He's trying.
Right.
I'm trying, but I'm also trying to, because I'm getting names that aren't YouTube names, and that I'm really struggling to remember what they're.
Or 1 minute, or less than 1 minute now.
I was just thinking my dogs have cornered a frog, so I wonder if I've got time to go rescue this frog and come back before New Year's.
You probably have,
Again, Blacky set his phone on fire.
based on how long it's
Green
going to
tree,
take
mate.
me to
Chappy.
just after this. Chappy,
Back in a tick, sorry.
Chappy,
Good stuff, man.
Chappy,
Yeah.
Chappy.
Yes, sir.
Look
You're a
after them
fucking
green tree
legend,
frogs
man.
are amazing creatures.
No worries, bud. I got you.
Chappy, I'm so into you. It's ridiculous. Chappy, you're making me tear up on my stream.
Yeah, thanks, chap. Be awesome. Get the doc down there with us.
Blame it on the allergies.
Allergies, yeah, it's my allergies. My allergies to humility. I'm allergic to humility. And if no one here subscribe to Chappy, then fucking subscribe to Chappy already. Someone
I'd
post a
appreciate
link
that.
to Chappy's YouTube.
But only if you like creepy stories and video games and whatever I'm into this week.
Just do it. Just do it anyway. Just subscribe to Chappy's YouTube channel. Chappy has made me tear up on my live stream.
I got you.
Thank you, Zanginger, for doing that and popping his link up there.
I'm back. Frog is saved.
Did you miss your New Year's?
I heard the fireworks going off.
Well, Well, Zach, Happy New Year's, buddy.
Happy New
Cheers,
Year,
guys.
Zach. It is New
Oh.
Year's in Queensland now.
Happy New Year's, you.
Happy New Year.
Lumpy Dog has made it in just in time for Queensland New Year's Eve. Or New Year's Day, I should say, because now it's New Year's Day in Queensland.
I'm having a drink now.
No, it just said you were going to have a cuddle with your wife.
Oh, that's way long. Oh, sorry, I'm talking to the wife. Sorry.
All good.
Yeah.
Hi, Miss Thirsty Rabbit.
Hey, Mrs. Thirsty Rabbit, Chappie said. Chappie's a nice bloke, man. Let me meet him tonight. I think I might.
He's super nice.
24 hours, yeah. I heard your name mentioned about a few times.
Awesome moustache as well.
It's
Yeah, I was actually told on the Acclimate's 24-hour channel that I need to do a Chappie mode.
it just grows in like this, man. I can't. The hair, I don't brush the hair either. It just does this.
I have similar hair to you, Chappie, but the moustache I could never
I'd like to
pull.
grow mine as thick as my beard and that, but every time it gets to a length, it tickles me lip, and I just chop it, and then I just chop it too thin, and it just turns out shocking every time. So yeah, I struggle with mine.
What is it,
Something like
Sharpie?
that, you know?
Sharpies. A month ago,
Oh,
Chappie
probably
didn't know
Chappie.
about Fish Fam, and likewise, now he's a full-on member. No, I love Fish Fam. The fish people really are just the most gracious, cool, down-to-earth people, and they're willing. They're so about teaching you. Y'all are so about teaching people about your hobby, your sport, your jobs. And I just think that's probably one of the most epic things that most people can do is take time out of their day to say, "Oh, well, I think you might have got this wrong. Let me help you," and not be a dick about it. Because
Yeah.
that to me is just, you know,
Yeah, that's definitely a big thing. Don't be a dick.
Yeah.
Who's Alan? I don't
No,
want to
you
go
gotta
into
stay
too much.
true to yourself, man. Yeah.
Mm.
Don't want to go into too much detail, but who's Alan? Alan also donated some money to the Get Blacky to Splash fund.
I think Blacky's tearing up again.
Alan.
No, you know what, Blacky, in all honesty, I was down probably a couple months ago. One of my YouTubers gave me $500 to help me get through the month. And I couldn't handle. And I mean, I didn't give you anything like that. I can't afford to. But it's just a pay it forward kind of thing, you know?
That's
That's-
amazing, man.
That's what it's all about.
Super appreciate it, Chappie. I love that. I mean, we only met like 2 weeks ago, and now all of a sudden we're bros.
I got a couch to crash on when I come to Australia.
You do. You've got more than that. I've got a fucking comfy bed for you when you come to Australia.
Right on, Bubba. Lumpy Dog, I look like one of Johnny Depp's offspring, maybe with Down syndrome. You know, like a
At
little
least
bit
when you
off.
come down here, brother. At least when you come down here, your money would nearly double. I think it's $68 for the cent.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
$100 American will get you like $750 Australian.
Yeah, he only gave Blacky $1 USD.
Pretty good exchange rate.
So yeah, I'll be coming down here feeling like a millionaire.
Lol, what? Lol, what are you, Alan? Lol, what?
Not easy, Jack.
Please tell me you are lol, what, so I can thank you properly.
Chappie, he's not even going to make you sleep in the dog's bed.
No,
I don't know. Dogs are great cuddlers, though.
my dog doesn't even have fleas.
Shaky.
One year, when I was younger, my family did a bed swap thing, and I got to swap with the dog's
Righto.
bed. I'm the youngest in my family, so I ended up sleeping the dog's bed, and I was all for it. I loved it.
They're like, this
It
is
was
just a
like-
tradition we do every year.
Yeah.
And you're the only one that ever had to sleep in a dog's bed. Oh,
Well, for
LOL.
all I knew.
Alan. The name's Alan, right, Blacky?
Yeah.
That is LOL. What is guilty? He said yes, guilty. So I'm guessing his name may have been on the list.
It is now.
So what is everybody's plans for the new year? I mean, that's now. It's 2020 now for you guys. What do you,
Oh.
you got a whole day ahead of you.
I don't have to work, so that's a good thing.
First
Thank
one
you.
is get to Vanuatu. That's my first big major project. Get to take the family there in the next few months. Firstly Splash, then Vanuatu, and then fix up the fish room.
There you go. Sharpies, I've woken up in
Yeah,
worse
I
places
missed
than a
that.
bed.
I was
A dog's bed. Haven't we
I was
all?
$200 short. Sorry.
No, go ahead.
I was $200 short to get to Vanuatu with my mate this year. So, yeah, I've had over 16, 17 months without Vanuatu. So, yeah, I've got to get back over there soon.
Have you been over there previously?
I mean, I
Many
won't say that. Yeah.
times.
Nah, when I say I'm going, of course I'm taking the wife.
No, I said dinner.
Oh, yeah, that's right. She goes for that flood that last year, and you still owe me a dinner for the 8-foot tank flood. She helped me clean it up and stuff. I said, man, I owe you a dinner for that, and I still haven't taken her out for dinner. So yeah, that's going to be number one plan. Are you going to give up smoking like you do every year? Any plans for you, anyone?
Get more fish tanks.
Well, I did say that more fish tanks, yes, but also get some Carolina shrimp, but nothing else really.
I'm gonna draw lots and lots of stuff.
Yeah, cool.
Draw some prawns.
I started drawing you a prawn on the stream the other day, and then my iPad and pencil went flat. So I have half a prawn on there already.
A half-eaten prawn. How do you feel about that?
Maybe that is what it is. Just been nibbled on a bit.
Oh, that's shit. We don't want to eat that.
Speaking of shrimp, Blacky did send me up some cherry shrimp. I'll throw it in with my everything else in the tank, but the black ghost knife is omnivorous and he loves little shrimp, so I don't think it survived.
So I'm going to ask the question. It's not cherry shrimp because it tastes like it. I'm guessing.
I
think
don't
it's
know.
red.
Maybe he does think they taste like cherries.
I mean,
They don't get big enough to eat, unfortunately.
no, you can eat anything if you're brave enough.
If you got the
At
right
least-
attitude.
At least
If you got
once.
enough of them.
What is it? You can drink lava once. You know.
Once.
So there's
Yeah.
that.
Anyway, that's all.
Let's see.
Is it 12? No, I can't even math at the moment.
Sharpie says, I'm going to find a job. That's my goal. That's a pretty good goal to have.
Decent.
My thing's not scrolling. There it goes.
What's that?
I think my unrealistic goal is to hit 100,000 subscribers. More realistic is 1,000.
We'll get there.
Tampa Tom. Tight lines, brother.
Tight lines.
Fish on, man. Send her back.
My hair. I gotta. It's driving me nuts. Give me a second.
What you get. That's what you get.
Oh, how long is your hair? That looks lower than your shoulders.
Oh no. Where's it go?
Hell.
Yeah, nice.
It's wavy, so it, you know. Now I got the cable around my neck.
More hair than Blacky.
Maybe just a little bit, but his testicle hair way better than this. It's like a Clydesdale's mane. It's prolific.
Magnificent.
It's good to be recognized.
What is that? 5 or 6?
6.
I think it was only 5.
I believe. No, we did have a 5 before, I believe.
Right. Okay.
Yeah,
I'm
that was my
glad someone's
first, I think.
counting.
So it's been a while since your last one.
Well,
It has.
Tampa Tom Fishing. Hi, Dr. Black and Zen Ginger.
I haven't seen you fight the crocodile yet either.
Tampa Tom. Tampa Tom, you know, I was raised in Tampa, and I got the hell out of there as soon as I turned 21, man. I couldn't take it anymore. Yeah, have you guys read about Florida Man? He is the world's stupidest superhero, but he makes for great stories, and he's always drunk.
It sounds like me.
It's just you ever get bored, just Google Florida Man.
Florida Man.
Yeah, I remember that. I think I thought he
Yeah, actually, isn't sushi in Mexico? That's why she's not on YouTube the last few days. That's why she's not here counting my burps. But anyway, now that we've passed New Year's Eve to New Year's Day in 3 different time zones, 3, count them, 3.
3?
3 different time zones.
3?
Let's fuck off and call this live stream quits.
Well, thanks for having me on, Blacky. This is my first live stream, and hopefully I'll actually be putting a lot more videos out.
Yeah,
Oh,
Zach,
fine.
that's awesome, man.
Yeah,
It
we'll
was nice
see.
meeting
If
you
haven't
all.
got,
Hell yeah, Zach. Have a good day.
Thank you.
Ball space 88. Someone will
I'll,
put a link up, I'm sure. Again, for ball space 88.
Might change that.
Cheers, Chewy.
Not sure just yet.
Thrasher Aquatics. That'd be kind of cool.
Crikey, Zen
Yeah, it might be copyrighted the whole Thrasher bit, so I might have to not wear this shirt anymore.
Yeah, it's a word.
See what happens.
Just a shirt.
Just make your
true.
own merch and wear it.
It's
Yeah.
aquatics.
That's always the best. Rightio. Thanks again, guys, and I'll hopefully see you next time.
All right,
Yeah,
man.
sure, man.
Good to
Yeah,
see
thank
you.
you. Thanks for having me. Love you guys and Happy New Year.
Same to you, Chappie.
Awesome talking to you,
In
Chappie.
12 hours or whatever it is for you. We'll see you when we're looking at you, Chappie.
Yes, sir.
I hope I did as I promised and generated you thousands of extra subscribers.
I do believe I got some. Thank you very much.
Oh, really?
I'm at 843 now.
That was,
Awesome, man.
was just
Get 'em, man.
I only have like 370. How the fuck can I get you more subscribers?
We're gonna work on
Anyway.
getting you subscribers now.
Yeah, you better. You better now you've been here.
You'll have another one here. I'll find you after this.
All right,
Right on,
Chappie,
man.
take it easy, man. I'll see you soon. I'm pulling people out bit by bit.
One by one.
Well,
Who's
I can
next?
head off
Bye, bye.
next. I'll head off next. Thank you, Black, for having
Sopranolot.
me on.
I'm going to keep Sopranolot to the last.
Oh.
Now. He's saying he wants to go next. Thirsty,
but no,
it was great to have you along. Thank you very much, and happy New Year to you, brother.
No, it's
It's
been a
been
pleasure, man.
it's been
Hooking up
awesome
with
to
you, man.
ride this ride with you.
Yeah.
I
No,
will.
it's been awesome, brother. I love it, and never regret a minute of it. And bigger and better things next year, brother. Love you,
Awesome.
man. Love you,
Love you too,
Scungy.
bro.
Bye,
Respect there,
Thirsty.
Sir Prawn.
yeah, see you
Everyone in the chat.
thirsty.
Cop, Zen, Alice. Everyone see Chappie there again. Love it. He's awesome. See
See
you.
when I'm looking at you, bro.
Ooh, it's gone weird now. A quick question before we go. Actually, are you streaming today later on? If that makes sense.
Yeah, I'm still going to endeavour to do my normal streamer clock. You want to
All
up
right,
on that as
sweet.
well?
Oh, I'll be there. I don't know if I'll be up or not. We'll see. I'll be around.
I'll shoot you a link so you can pop up. Oh,
All
Passion
right.
for Pets has popped in at the last minute. Everyone say hi to Passion for Pets.
Hello.
Hi, Passion for Pets. Sorry, you've popped in just as we're leaving, and it's already 2020 for us. But we're all going to bed now. And May 2020 be a frugal and entertaining year for you, and for Alice, and for Lauren, and for Zenginger, Supermod. How could I? I can't ignore Zenginger. Zenginger, I'm going to have to get you up one time on a live stream because you're just super awesome. Tampa Tom, Chappie, thank you for your time spent. Texan and Australian is almost the same thing. Chewy, thank you for hanging out. Lauren, thank you for hanging out. Alice, Nordic Goddess, how could we forget Alice? Everyone else, thank you very much for hanging out. You are welcome for having you, Chappie. Hang on, that doesn't make sense, but we're happy to have you, Chappie. Makes
You're an
more sense.
Australian in our books.
You'll do. You'll do. Perth Cichlids, thank you for hanging some shit on me. Lordy Lord knows I need a little bit of shit hung on me occasionally. Everyone else that I couldn't be bothered scrolling back through in the chat, thank you. And I did say that I would leave Sir Pronalot to the last. So, Scunch Princess, I'm going to ditch you out of the chat. I love you. Thank you for being here.
Yeah, thank you. Some good music as well.
Oh,
Go
yeah.
to bed already. It's late. I'll talk to you shortly. Good night.
Yeah.
Bye bye. And last but not least, my Padawan.
Well, no, you've got to leave before I leave, surely. I've got to be the
Do I?
last to leave, Blacky.
I could actually close this window and then you could have this live stream for the next
Just for the rest of the
hour.
eternity.
You could keep live streaming on this if you want. If you really, really, really want.
I can't say I really, really want. Well, I do like the song.
In that case, then I will fuck you off. And
Well, I'll say once again, thank you to everyone and anyone that subscribed. I went over to 200, which is awesome.
Oh, did you break the 200?
Yeah, I broke it. Pretty much the first 5 minutes I was here. So,
Excellent.
yeah, really happy
Well
about
done.
that. I'll definitely have something out about that. Have a
Well,
few
come
plans.
back tomorrow and we'll promote you some more and we'll get you at least 3 or 4 more subscribers.
No, thank you,
tomorrow.
Blacky. And I hope you have a happy new
That's
year.
what we do. Thanks, man. Well, you know, it's happy so far. Ugh. It's like this much longer.
Oh yeah.
Ah.
Great way.
And yeah, everyone else who's I can't see how many people are still watching. There may still
There's a
be a few
few.
people watching.
They're
But
waiting for the wrap up.
the wrap up. What's a wrap
Yeah.
up?
Got to do a bit of a run down what happened on the stream.
Thank you everyone for hanging out for this year, because it's been a really stupid, ridiculous year, and appreciate your support of my YouTube channel. Don't forget to, if you want, to help me get to the Splash Expo in Melbourne in a month or so this year. By all means, donate to that.
Get him down there. There'll be great content from that.
Shit. I forgot to actually have that link ready to paste at the end of the stream.
Zen's got it. Zen's always got it.
Oh, Zen Ginger.
I need to make Zen a mod on my stream, I think.
And you better. Zen Ginger.
Everyone better start paying, $5 for Zen.
Zen Ginger, thank you so much for everything, every single little thing you've done for me. You've been awesome every step of the way. And Mr. Zen, your other half, super thanks to him for absolutely respecting the stuff that you do.
So many more people are rolling in, Blacky.
I know. New England Endler, Aquarium Cop. Sorry, we're just splitting. Goodness me. Raleigh Fish Keeping Jamaica has just rolled in. I still haven't sent a video out to him that I'm supposed to send out. Raleigh, it's highly likely that at this stage that I'm not going to send that video out to you. Anthony, Happy New Year to you, my brother. I hope your saltwater tank has not cracked or anything. I hope you got that brace situation sorted out. Jason from Perth Cichlids, that nude dancing video of mine I will send to you as soon as I can. I know you're waiting for it and keep hassling me about it, but as soon as I've got it edited, I will send you my nude video as soon as possible. Again, Zen Ginger, I have no words. You're awesome. Mr. Zen, I have no words. Your miso is awesome. You guys deserve each other. Alice, you know what I think about you. You're the Nordic goddess. One day, Alice, one day. Chappie, thank you for hanging out.
Yeah, see you, Chappie.
Super appreciate your time you spent with us. I know it was well past your creepy bedtime, but super appreciate you hanging out with us with that moustache. That moustache. Goodness me, it makes me horny. Did I say that out loud? Oh, someone's going to bring that back to me. Everything fish. Goodness me. Why are these people just coming in now and we're just finishing? Everything fish, thank you for turning up, even though and even what. I can't say thanks enough to Chappie. Chappie not only turned up in the chat, but also donated very, very, very substantially to my get Blacky to splash fund, which has changed names apparently, but we won't worry about that.
It's still splash to all of us.
It's still splash to all of us. Exactly, Lockie. Exactly. I always bat for both teams. Thirsty, Perth Cichlids. When you're ready, I'm there for you, brother. I'm there for you. When you want to cuddle, snuggle up, and spoon until the sun comes up, I'm there for you, Jace.
Ooh, we had some fireworks just going off now. They're a bit late though.
Oh, isn't that dangerous with the fire risk?
Yeah, it is a bit. Although I live in the suburbs, so it's not as bad.
Yeah.
But yeah, it
Enough
is still
garden hoses.
pretty much pools or whatever.
Oh, everything fish didn't go to sleep until 2:30. He was on another live stream. Was I cutting someone's grass doing my live stream for New
I
Year's
saw.
Eve?
I think it was Bipolar Aquatics I saw up, but I wasn't sure how long or
Bipolar
whatever.
was heaps earlier.
Oh well, I saw it up on the YouTube thing for a second.
Because I went to Bipolar Aquatics live stream and it was like this super blurry picture of a fish tank and I couldn't even see the tank. And I stayed there for like half an hour and I chatted and had some responses. But I didn't think that blurry a picture of a fish tank would last so long. But clearly he might have stuck it up for a while. Sorry, Bipolar, if you're watching the replay, you know for sure that I was there in your chat because I chatted, but your vision was pretty shit, and I couldn't hang out for that when I was about to live stream myself. Sorry, mate. Email me drblack66 at gmail.com if you've got issues. Let's talk about it.
If you've got issues, go to that link for the Splash Expo. Just
yeah. If you
send in a few dollars with your complaint.
if you've got issues, just send me a few bucks on that Hippies Go Sick link, and we'll go from there. Lauren Ashley says hi, Derek. Derek, where have you been, mate? Goodness me, I'm supposed to be trying to be quiet because I've been told to shut up. And now here I am trying to say goodbye to everyone and shut up and be extra loud as well. Oh, Zen Ginger is my favorite mod ever. How could I not love a Zen Ginger? And how could I not love this chick who's also sitting by watching like a fury?
He's gonna go for another 24 hours, isn't he? He's just gonna keep going.
I might as well.
Oh, sorry, didn't see. Oh, Aquamate's in now. Oh, it's 8 a.m. Oh, okay, yeah.
Where's Aquamate?
I don't know where he is. It's probably at the 6th party now.
No, I thought you were meaning that you could see him, that I could bring him up. If you could see
Nah.
him, I would actually bring him up. Maybe I could do one of those streams where I take my computer to my bed and I go to sleep and everyone gets to watch me fall asleep.
I dare you to. If you did that, I would stay here and commentate on it.
Well, I guess someone's got to be my.
Oh, he burped in his sleep. Add that to the counter.
I've found my commentary guy. Definitely, it has to be you, Lucky. Whether it can be seen or is another fact, or. But I think I have to have a Wait, I am still on YouTube, aren't I? I'm not just with my StreamYard friends. I'm on YouTube. Yeah, I am. Wow. I forgot to close that. But I'm going to have a cigarette and then I'll go to bed and then we can decide. Six,
I thought it was 7 now.
7. Oh, I'm so hopeless at counting.
I have to suss the replay.
Someone's got to, I guess.
For every burp, I'll give you $1.
Wow. That could get me to Melbourne and back. That could almost get Gungy there as well.
Perth Cichlid says only 90 more minutes to his New Year's.
What did he say?
Only 90 more minutes if we keep going.
You know what we should do? We should go for like 88 more minutes and then close it. Because he's definitely, Jace is the only West Australian watching. All the other boys are, they're out doing their own thing off chops and stuff.
Is GRB Western Australian, or am I just being silly?
No, GRB's Perth as well, but he's
Yeah,
at the cricket.
he was
tonight.
in. Oh, he was in the chat though.
Yeah, he's at the cricket. He's doing Big Bash at the
Oh,
cricket
yeah.
tonight.
I was down working at the Big Bash, Adelaide versus Sydney.
Indeed, that's what he said earlier.
Wait, he's down this way. What? Is he watching it?
There. He was there in the crowd.
Really? I was there, not in the crowd. Behind the food place. It's actually quite funny.
Wouldn't it be super funny if he came and ordered a bucket of chips off you and you guys didn't even realize who each other was?
Wouldn't surprise me. I was doing the deep frying, so he probably ate some chips that I was frying.
Hang on, I got a flex for Pabs. Pabs is wondering if he's walked into a male strip club. Hang on, I'm gonna put that up there.
Oh, it's beautiful. Make that your new profile picture, Blacky.
I gotta do some more push-ups this week to work on my biceps. There's nothing there. They're all gone. Where are my biceps gone? Jesus, I'm embarrassed now. I used to have biceps, but now they're gone. Oh my God, don't burn my telephone. Cigarette. Pabs, I appreciate you stopping by. Derek, I don't know if I said good day to you earlier, Derek, but thanks for popping in, 44 Mag Guy. And it really gives me pleasure when people call you 44 Magai.
I called him 44 Magai, I believe.
I think it's awesome. It's open to interpretation, surely.
It is.
Oh, Derek's calling me drunk. Fuck you, Derek.
Uh-oh, here we go again.
Goodness me. When will you people learn? Derek, when I'm drunk, I will dangle my penis on YouTube. But have you seen my penis yet tonight? No, you have not.
I like how you specified tonight.
Tonight, yes. Well, if he's accused me of being drunk, has he seen my penis then? No, he has not. When I'm drunk, Derek, you will see my penis. Well, I mean, within YouTube's regulations and how long they take to pull stuff down, surely, but I'm not drunk. I'm not drunk. It's New Year's Eve. I mean, no, hang on. It's New Year's Day. We're at New Year's Day. Who would be drunk at this hour on New Year's Day? Not me. Not me.
So
Maybe Sir Pronalot. Maybe Scunch Princess, but not Dr. Black.
I haven't actually eaten for a long while today, so when I jumped in here, I thought, oh, I'll just pop in, say hello. Didn't think I'd be here this long. So I should really get going, Blacky.
Righto. Yeah, I was quite relieved when there was a particular human that fed me at some stage through the afternoon when I had not eaten either. And this particular awesome human offered me a plate full of food that potentially saved me from getting drunk, so I could not be accused of being drunk on camera. Thanks, Derek. And super thanks to Scunch Princess for feeding me that plate full of food.
Anytime, honey.
All right, Blacky, I will be off. Thank you for having me.
All right, mate. Thank you for being here.
I shall catch you later on.
I will see you this year.
Yes. And see you, everybody else in the chat. And Sarah, goodbye.
Bye, Fern.
Subscribe to Sir
Subscribe.
He
Subscribe.
does good stuff.
Hey, baby.
Did Pabs come back? Pabs has come back for some more. He must have sniffed out that I might be a little bit pissy. Hang on. I may have scrolled too far up the chat. Oh, Pabs thought he scrolled. He tuned into Chippendales for a moment. Put a shirt on. Man, I got fucking money the other night by having my shirt on, and I got people to pay me money to put my shirt back on, and people did. Someone put up the link so Pabs can pay me money to put my shirt back up. On. But apart from that, we're probably done here. Are we? Are we done here?
Probably.
Pabs is straightening out his granny. Crikey, I'm even I'm loath to understand that Geordie pun.
Those granny blanket. Do they call those same little crocheted blankets that we call your granny blanket? Your nana blanket.
Who knows? Zen Ginger's all over it. If you want me to put my shirt back on, please Oh, Susie Q, how's your timing? Just as we're shutting down, people start waking up in the US. Pardon me. $80 more minutes for the Westralian New Year's Day. I'm not going to do it, Jace. Not going to do it just on principle because you're so mean and nasty. I'll leave it off. I like what Pabs is saying. Pabs and Jace are going to be engaged in this eternal argument. Jace is telling me to put my shirt back on. Pabs says leave it off. What's this white patch on my chest? Is that just light? Susie Q, I appreciate you being here. We've got a PayPal thing going for trying to get me to fly down to the Splash Expo, which I guess is a similar thing to the Aquatic Experience. They've changed their name from Splash and it's not as fun anymore. But, feel free to jump on that PayPal thing. It's not like me to say no to any donations. Even though I have already teared up on screen to people donating money to my shitty cause. Wow, Jace. Jace will donate more if you, Sarah, will wax my chest next live stream. Well, my next live stream is tomorrow afternoon, Australian time. But I'm
Do you reckon the chemist will be open to buy some wax?
Well,
we could do like a session with the tweezers and just pluck them out.
I'm willing to go that distance. Waxing, tweezing, whatever.
I mean, it'll be gross.
If Jace fronts enough money for the little bit of travel plus the little bit of wax that it costs, I'm down. I'm down for it. I'll do it. I'll do it on a live stream. Anyone
Can
else?
we just like make tiny little strips of wax and like wax like a word or something? That would be fun.
$1 equals one hair pulled.
I like that.
Well, I mean, I like it too, but it seems a little bit like exaggerated. But I'm down for it. Let's see what happens come 2:00 tomorrow afternoon. Thanks for stopping in, Pabs. Super appreciate you being here. Check out the PayPal link if you want to donate any money to me going to whatever it's called now, Splash Underwater Pets Expo, I think it's called now. I'm going to put that down and potentially get out of here. Yeah, let's carve a prawn into my hairy chest. Oh, Zenginger's even updated it that it factors in the name change. Well done, Zenginger. I have to resend some of my PayPal earnings to Zen Ginger for her timeless work. Ginger Graves again on the commute. We might get you on the commute home tomorrow as well, Ginger, as we normally do. So anyway, I'm going to call this a night. Thank you, Scunch Princess, for hanging around. I love you. You're beautiful. You certainly look better on camera than I do. Thank you, everyone else who's been hanging around in the chat. Thank you, Sir Prawnalot, for being involved in the chat, and all the other fellas. Fellas, I think, yeah. There was no ladies in the chat except Scunch Princess. So thank you, Scunch Princess, and thank you everyone else for hanging out. Longest wrap up history. Thanks, Jace. I can always count on you for giving me the awesomest, bestest shit talk in history. Thanks, Jace. And everyone else. Special thanks, Zen Ginger, for being an awesome mod. I don't know if you've been getting enough thanks, Zen Ginger, but you're awesome at what you do. We love you heaps. Thanks heaps. And everyone else, get a dog up, yeah. Thanks for coming. See you next year.